Oh, here we go. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to this week's episode of Locker Room Talk Recap with your host Isaiah, right here on Buckles Locker. Subscribe to the channel, like the channel, share all the videos. Don't forget to hit the notification bell icon to notify you on all new videos that's posted on the channel. Shouts out to all the Pirates and Sea Bandits. Keep supporting the channel. You know what it is. Hopefully everybody had a good week of a good work week. The weekend is here. Rest up. That's what I'm gonna do. Got a lot of football this weekend. A lot of preseason games I'm gonna be watching. Don't know about you, but I'm gonna be catching up. Anyway, what do we have here? Guess what I told my supervisor? Guess what I told my job today? I told my job I am taking a leave of absence. That's right. I said, nope. I'm tired. I need a break. I'm taking a leave of absence. But the difference is with my situation, mine was not pre-planned. I just felt like taking off. I gotta find a work-life balance, right? All jokes aside, we'll get to that in a second. We'll let everybody come in, get themselves situated, take off their pads and get in the shower or get to their locker room or get to their locker and get ready to have a conversation. It's gonna be fun today. Cause I know a lot of y'all got something to say. I know. We'll get to it. I'm gonna do my little conversation and I'm gonna get out y'all way and let y'all talk. My thoughts on the this Tom Brady situation. This Tom Brady situation. It's for some it's annoying. I'm just joking right now. I joked earlier, but we'll talk about the important message that's behind this whole pre-planned out the blue absence. And there's a lot of good to it. And I don't think there's nothing bad behind it, in my opinion. Do I think it's awkward? An outlier? A weird situation? Yeah. Because it's not usual. NFL players don't do that all the time. That's especially at that position. It's out the blue, but I understand the reason behind it. If everything works out and everything's okay, and whether it's like you said, it's personal matter. But I just kind of took a temperature check. I took a temperature check, with the Bucs community, social media. And I looked at the NFL, threads on social media, stuff like that, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter. The reason why it's a big deal is because who's doing it. Anybody else that do it, there's only a few players that can do that. I mean, it's only a few players that if they was to do what Brady did, it'll be a big deal. But being Tom Brady's stature in the NFL, he's like the face of the NFL, or one of the faces in the NFL. And him taking a leave of absence, it's a big deal to others. Some of us don't even care. Some of us like, whatever. It is what it is. Whatever it is, hope is all well. And then you got some extremists, the ones that come up with these hypotheticals and turn it into uh or try to turn a hypothetical or a opinion or a narrative into a fact. Uh, but I do understand why people are thinking like this, because this happened kind of out the blue. Um, the way the Bucs, the way the Bucs handled this was kind of it's awkward. It's and they and by them handling it like this, uh, it can't you can't really be mad, because the way it was handled is going to cause curiosity. How the news broke and why it's happening, or why he's taking a leave of absence, it causes curiosity, which leads to speculation and unnecessary thoughts and unnecessary articles, because everybody's trying to figure out why all of a sudden, in basically the middle of a training camp, Brady takes almost 2 weeks off. And then the reasons, now you look at the reasons behind why he's taking off, it's all over the place. And remember, the root, Tom Brady, hasn't said anything about why he's taking leave. The only thing he said, personal reasons. Ian Rappaport, Adam Schefter, all these top NFL reporters or insiders, they don't even know, but they kind of got an idea. They just trying to throw some things out there. They're throwing things they're throwing stuff at the wall, hopefully something stick. But nobody knows what's really going on. I don't do. I don't know. I don't even think Jason Light and Todd Bowles really know what's going on. I think Tom Brady, he's so private. He just told them, man, I got to take some leave off and with the fam. Or I don't think he said it like that, but I got to take some stuff off for some personal reasons. Which, when you say personal, and then Tom Brady has a wife and a couple boys, you know, but nobody knows like the real why he's taking a leave of absence. It's just personal. Then it was like, oh, work-life balance, needs to find, take a break. And was it a pre-planned, or was it something set already scheduled to do early this year? Was it something that he committed to early this year that he got to take time off to take care of? Whether it's some people, this is speculation. The curiosity, is it a movie? Is he shooting a movie or commercials? Then it was like, oh, is it medical? Is somebody said something about his mom is real ill? Then people saying something about his kids. They start school. It is all over the place. And from a Bucs fan perspective, me and everybody else that kind of looking at it like it's unnecessary attention to our organization, our team. But remember, and I told y'all this, when Tom Brady signed to the Bucs, that's what matters to the media. No, now me as a Bucs fan, the Bucs, they disrespect us, they underrate us as a fan base, and they don't really pay us no mind. The only person they really focus on, any other story outside of Brady is just an add-on, something to, they look at the rest of the Bucs as fluff. Any and everything Brady do or say, it's highlighted. He can make a regular interview after training camp practice, and it's just the same old regurgitated questions over and over again. Because a player of his stature gets a lot of attention, and it's overbearing on the organization. Remember, Brady is bigger than the Bucs organization, and you might not want to agree to that, but it's true. Where's the line? Brady is bigger than the organization. He has a more of a brand than the Bucs organization, if that makes sense. So anything he do or say is going to be highlighted. And this situation takes the cake because it goes against his philosophy. It goes against what Brady's done his whole career. Put the work in, hard work, and I know you got to factor in the age at 45. He did retire, a quote unquote retire earlier this season for 40 days, and then he came back. So there's already breadcrumbs on where Brady heads at, right? He's never done this really like at this level, at this many days, you know what I'm saying? At any training camp. Now, I didn't follow the Patriots training camp like that because I don't follow the Patriots. I don't follow teams like closely. I pay attention to the news that they doing and stuff like that, but I don't recall him doing something like this in New England. And remember, he was in New England for a long time. I don't remember him doing something like this. And then this pops up. And listen to Todd Bowles, he said it was already discussed when he was going to take his leave of absence, which I also find kind of weird. A little, I would say awkward. Think about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, how often do you see, especially starting quarterbacks, do this? Has anybody done this? As far as has any starting quarterback or superstar quarterback done this in the past? I don't remember. I don't remember a quarterback at his level, at his status level, do this. Then it was a story about you must have a work-life balance. When did they start doing that in football? It's like football is already a demanding sport, and you already get a lot of attention, but that's what you sign up for. And Brady knows this. Now, I'm not saying that but he knows this, so it's a bit strange. It has a little stench to it. From me looking at the organization and how they put the news out. Oh, by the way, everybody, Brady is taking a leave of absence. He won't be back until after the Titans game. It's a high, it's a high. I can't remember the words that Todd Bowles was saying. It was like it's a high, high something about him being ready for week 1. I have no worries. And the way he worded it, it did not make it 100% clear. If that makes sense. Todd Bowles, he's not a media guy. He doesn't have the media personality. He doesn't have the media charisma. How to talk to the media. He's a very kind of like distant, interviewer or interviewee. Like when you interview Todd Bowles, it just doesn't seem like he's like he's there to just because he won't get fined. Does Todd Bowles interview well in y'all eyes? I mean, he's okay, but if you look at the other coaches and look at their body language, their delivery, Todd Bowles is more behind the scene guy. I mean, he's a head coach, but I'm saying like his whole personality is just so laid back, so nonchalant. But when you look at the other coaches and when they interview, not all of them, but when you look at certain coaches, you be like, okay, he's comfortable in front of the camera. He's comfortable interviewing with reporters. And so when you listen to Todd Bowles announce it and then say, oh, it was already planned and we already knew about this and he'll be back after the Titans. And then he said he'll be ready for week 1, hopefully. So it was like he left a little doubt there. And maybe Todd Bowles said a little bit too much. Maybe the Bucs PR, they should have sat him down and coached him through it. He left some crumbs out there for people to kind of look at, some breadcrumbs, for us fans internally as the Bucs fan base and NFL fans to look at and say, well, why now? What's going on? And then Jason Light came out and kind of like said the same thing, but in different words, what Todd Bowles said, but it don't seem like the Bucs weren't prepared for this. The feedback, the static that comes with this. Because remember, we're not used to a player at this level, this caliber. A lightning rod of news. We had Winston, we had AB, like we had some personalities that were lightning rods at the podium, like what they say, what they do. AB, Antonio Brown, Jameis Winston, Brent Grimes with the local media. Talib had a little explosiveness with his interviews. Whether it's good or bad, Gerald McCoy, his comments. We're not used to a personality this big with all this attention. I mean, the players get asked about Brady every day. It can get tiresome. It can get tiresome when you come into work every day and they're asking about the same thing every day. It gets annoying. And then there was a little story, a little subject about, did the teammates know? Is he all in? So a lot of questions and some doubt there, and now the teammates got to deal with this. Look, glad Brady taking a leave of absence, take care of his personal situation, but he also, by announcing it like this, it left some clean the now the Bucs coaching staff and the front office got to play cleanup crew. Now they got to take the brunt force, or the brute force of this announcement from the media. Brady announced, I'm taking some time off, and now the Bucs got to take all that. Now the Bucs got to take the heat. Now they got to answer questions every day. The players, did Tom Brady tell you he was leaving? Remember, there's two different entities here. Tom Brady and Tampa Bay Bucs. Those are two different entities. Tom Brady plays with Tampa Bay Bucs. He wears the jersey. But from a business perspective, from a entity perspective, Tom Brady, Tampa Bay Bucs. So now when you listen to the interviews, listen to him today and yesterday. Listen to him talk to the Bucs players. They are trying to find any and every breadcrumb that Brady might have left. Did he talk to this person? Did he talk to this person? Did he tell you? From local Bucs media to national Bucs media to little bitty channels like me. We all trying to figure it out. Uncertainty. Some doubt there. So you got some people talk about, is he retiring? Is he thinking about retiring? But look on the bright side. Now, even though there's some darkness on this whole story, and it all sounds, it's a little awkward, a little weird that it happened, the timing of it, and you got several new teammates, and the roster from last year versus this year. I think that I saw an article. Forgot who wrote it, but it's like a difference of 17. There's 17 new people, something like that, 15 to 16 or 17 new people versus last year. So there was a little turnover, and then offensively you got Gage and Julio Jones. You got then you got Cole Keff, and you got Cal Rudolph, Cam. You know what I'm saying. So you got a lot of new players, and you trying to build that rapport. And remember, don't underestimate the importance of training camp. offensively, defensively, special teams. It's a reason why they have. There's a reason why they have training camp. I don't care how long you've played. Training camp is needed. I've never heard of a player say training camp is not really needed. Now, the games, that's a different story. First, remember it was 4 preseason games, now it's 3. And some of them don't even want the games. They want those games turned into training camp time, which will be training camp will be almost 2 months long. You know what I'm saying? Well, so basically, like it'll start in July and all of August. Training camp days, Monday through Friday. Sunday too, Saturday, Sunday, whatever. Walkthroughs and stuff like that. No preseason games. Some players don't want preseason games, but training camp in particular is needed. I don't care how good you is. Now, if you got some stuff going on outside, take care of it. Always take care of your personal life in front of your job. You come before your job. So I understand, the personal aspect of what Brady's doing. I do. Like I told y'all, I had to take some time off and get myself right. I didn't tell my job exactly what was going on, but I had to take some time off. I took about 2 weeks off. This was 2021, early 2021. I'll let y'all inside a little bit. But so I understand if everything comes out at the end. Now we all gonna find out at some point why he took time off. Something gonna come out and it's gonna be like, well, Brady took time off because of X, Y, and Z. Now, here is the underlie of all this, right? Yeah, he'll be back after the Tennessee game. But then when Todd Bowles said we have no doubt he'll be back for week 1. Oh, we have a high chance that he'll be back for week 1. He'll be ready for week 1. Can this linger on? I don't know. But I don't want to spend the entire beginning of this locker room discussion talking about one guy. But that's what happens when you have a guy like that on your team. That's like Patrick Mahomes taking leave or Matthew Stafford taking leave, Aaron Rodgers, Russell Wilson, Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen, Justin Herbert. Oh, I got to take time off from 10 days, personal reasons. Nah, they're going to be like, nah, something going on. So, but also let's jump on to another topic. The update on Russell Gage, still day to day. Still day to day. The Bucs receivers need hamstrings, man. It's just like, come on, man. Hamstrings. Mike Evans still ain't practicing. Chris Godwin, they bringing him on slowly. And they said now that they did say they're not going to rush him back, even though he's looking good out there. They said we looking at long term. So it Todd Bowles kind of gave y'all a hint. But I know some of y'all saying, oh, well, Chris Godwin going to play week 1. Some of y'all believe that. I personally don't believe it. I'll believe it when he's out there week 1. Until the Bucs come out and actually say he will be playing week 1, he's not playing week 1. Until we hear otherwise, he ain't playing. Chris the God not playing week 1. Until Todd Bowles come out and say it, or Jason Light. But actually, they both got to come out and really say it, but most likely Todd Bowles. But he's out there practicing, which is cool. I say cool. It's great, but he hasn't been cleared like he's gonna be playing week 1. Now, if he trots out there and he suits up, I'm like, that's what I'm talking about, But I'm not putting my money on it. Because Todd Bowles can say, Chris Godwin gonna be back. Okay, we all know that, but when? That goes for any player. Oh, such. He'll be back playing. Okay, when? Yeah, Mike Evans tweaked his hamstring. He'll be back practicing. Okay, when? So Until then, Chris Godwin to me is not playing week 1, which like, I don't think we need him. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion. Uh, Now week 2, it'll be nice to have Chris Godwin for week 2. Just telling y'all right now. I'm just telling y'all we need him for week 2. Uh, if he can play, and hopefully Mike Evans' hamstring's good and Russell Gage they good to go. It should be though. I wouldn't be surprised none of them play in no games. And just get ready for week 1. The first 4 weeks is gonna be tough. We're gonna have to score a lot of points. I'm telling you that right now. Um, Ryan Jansen, he's out there chilling, standing around, got a brace on or splint or something like that on his knee. And the Bucs still holding out. Still no update on will he need surgery. We don't know. Um, we don't know if Ryan Jensen needs surgery or he just needs to just rest and let the swelling go down and let it heal itself. What's up? But at some point, we gonna know what the extent of the injury is. I still find it strange after a few weeks have passed, they still don't have an update. Y'all don't find that interesting? Awkward, weird. A lot of weird stuff been going on with the Bucs, man. The Ryan Jensen injury, Mike Evans, Russell Gage, Tom Brady, Ryan Jensen. What? Leonard Fournette with the weight situation. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of weird stuff been happening in the Bucs since training camp started. You know what I'm saying? But I just find that awkward, man. I keep using that word today. The word of the day, awkward. Uh, I just find it strange that they still don't know what's wrong with his knee. Y'all don't find that a little like off? Name me a player right now that's hurt that we don't know what's the injury look like or what the injury actually is. Ryan Jansen is the only player in the NFL right now we don't know what extent the injury is. To what extent? 2 weeks have passed, folks. 2. We don't know what's going on. And as fans, we want to know. The media don't know. Nobody knows. We know it's not a good injury. Like, we already know we don't know how bad the injury is. We know it's bad, but we don't know how bad it is. How many weeks he gonna be? Well, we do know he's gonna be out some weeks. If just by looking at the injury, we right then and there you can say, "Well, he's gonna miss a couple games." Just by just a guess. But when you try to get into the details, that's why it's kind of hard for Bucs fans to explain what's wrong with Ryan Jansen. That's why they default to, "Oh, he's going to be back this season." That's fine, but when? You don't even know. And then you got some out there, creating a narrative and turning it into a reality. Oh, Ryan Jansen's gonna be back. He'll miss a couple games. How do you know? Is that what you put in your mind and you created a reality? Like then you say, oh, he can be back. No, and Todd Bowles like November, December. He don't even know. Well, he might know, but and as fans, we can only go about what we hear. This is why I find it kind of weird we don't have something to talk about when it comes to his injury. They keeping that like close to the vest. And like I told you the other day, they got second and third opinions because I don't think they like the first opinion from a doctor. And then they got another opinion. And I think they were shaky on that one. Then they got another opinion because I think they really want him to come back, but they want to know, they want to plan how long is he going to be out. So if this doctor say he's out for the season, then they get a second opinion from another doctor. Another doctor says, well, he can be back in October, November time frame. It means 8, 9, 10 weeks, whatever. And it was like, what about can he come back a little earlier if we let him rest a little bit and let the swelling go down completely? Which I mean, come on, I think the swelling's already gone, but it can't be swole. If it's swole if it's still swole to this point, then that knee is done. There is no way that knee is still swole right now. We still waiting for the swelling to go down. It's been 2 weeks. What knee injury have you heard of that? Because we know when you hurt something like that, yeah, it's gonna be some swelling around the muscles and the bone and all that stuff like that. It don't take 2 weeks to just go down, especially in today's world of medical science and technology. I will give them a week. I give them a week. Give it a week, you'll figure it out. But 2 weeks, and we're still waiting for the swelling to go down. No, the swelling's gone. Because if the swelling was that bad, then there would be no talk about him coming back in November or December. The fact that came up, that should give y'all a little insight. Like, I guess it's not as bad as it looked. It's bad. He gonna miss some time, but what's the holdup on the actual time frame? And I understand the IR situation. If you put a guy on IR, he's gonna have to miss. He's gonna have to miss some weeks. Like, you got your PUP, 4 to 6 weeks, physically unable to perform, and then you got your IR. And I know the Bucs trying to walk a fine line. They're trying to be careful with that, but by week 1, they're gonna have to make a decision whether he's gonna be back the first 6 weeks, or maybe he can play through it and have surgery in the offseason, that's another dangerous thing. In my opinion, no matter how much the Bucs organization or medical staff try to hide it, he's going to miss some time. And if they try to say, well, he can play through it and then we'll do the surgery in the offseason, he'll just have to wear a brace against those D lines on that schedule. Not an ideal situation to put Ryan Jensen in. I wouldn't even. Why would they put Ryan Jensen in a situation or let him say, "Oh yeah, I can play on it"? Of course, Ryan Jensen can play on that knee. Ryan Jensen is tough. Ryan Jensen is tough. Ryan Jensen will play right now. But come on, man. Don't risk that man knees for one season. If the man can play at some point this season, obviously he needs to sit out. But I just find that the whole situation is weird. Got some weird stuff going on with the Bucs right now. Anyway, we talked about the secondary yesterday. I'm gonna let y'all talk. Enough of me talking. I'm just repeating myself. Y'all talk. I'm gonna put the link in the chat. I hope this season turned out good, because I'm gonna let the locker room fill up. I'm not gonna let anybody in until I get multiple people, bring multiple people on. So let me turn on that Jeopardy song, Yeah, y'all know how it go. Or I could play some Reading Rainbow, Butterfly in the Sky. But I'm not gonna let anybody in until I get a significant, a nice little size crew to come in, and we're gonna dive in and we're gonna get it in. I'm gonna bring you in. I'm gonna put you on mute until we get. Look, so we got 2 so far. Wait, we need some more. This is Ace Friday, man. Come on now. I told y'all all this week we're gonna have a discussion on this Friday. So y'all should have been ready. Y'all should have been ready. And what y'all thoughts about this week's news. So right now we got what? Bucs Life 954, and then we got Bucs Skull Gang. Hey, come on, click on that link. We got folks in the chat room. Click on the link. Don't be scared. We're about to turn up today. Yeah. We're about to turn up. Do I need to put the link in the chat room again? Yeah, I'm gonna put it in again. I don't know if there's a slight delay, but you know. All right, we got 3. Damien, I see you, man. Oh, we got 3. Come on, we need one more. We can kick it off with one more. We need one more. Who's gonna be the brave sea bandit or pirate? We need one more before we open the locker room up for discussion. One more. Can I get one more? Drum roll, please. You know, we always start at about 4 or 5 people in the locker room. So, and then it turns into like 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You know what I'm saying? But we need one more. One more. Come on now. 9. We got Bucs Life 954. We got Bucs Call Game. We got Damien. And we need one more. And we can kick this thing off. I'm waiting on y'all. Y'all ain't waiting on me. You know what I'm saying? I'm waiting on y'all. I'm waiting on one more person. Somebody volunteer. You know what I'm saying? Volunteer somebody to come on in this locker room. Y'all know the rules. Y'all know how this works. Come on, man. Come on now. I ain't starting the locker room conversation until I get one more. Come on, man. I can eat mine now later. Let me know when y'all ready. One more. Don't have these men waiting. These men, because if I let these 3 guys in and then somebody else try to get in, I'm gonna let you sit on the sideline for 5 minutes. The longer they wait, I'm gonna make the next person wait just as long. That ain't fair. So I'm gonna give it like another minute. And I'm gonna let these guys in. And then whoever else after that, you're gonna have to wait them how they waited. They being patient right now. I appreciate it. Oh, there we go. Let's kick it off now. We got it going on. Let's get it on. All right, here we go. There we go.
What's up, peeps?
Bucko, what's going on? What's going on, fellas?
What's the deal? What's the deal?
What's up,
What's up?
What's up, everybody?
There we go. We live now. We live now. Yeah.
Man, let's talk.
Y'all see what's going on this week?
Bull crap, and bull crap.
So how trash looking? Let me
Trash
looking trash, man. Looking
trash.
I mean, not trash. I'm sorry, Gabbard. You know, Gabbard.
You guys,
he actually been looking better. I'm not gonna lie. Gabbard been looking better.
Gabbard, new QB1.
Yes, he been starting quarterback week 1. You guys, let's get ready to prepare our weapons. Let's get ready, you guys.
Sad but true.
How worried are you guys about the Tom Brady situation? You think he's done? You think he's calling it quits?
No.
Nah, man. Nah, I ain't worried about that, man.
I think he's human and just having issues. That's all it is.
But we see some players. We saw some players retired already this week already. We seen people.
Man, Tom got to get his kids ready for school this week. You know, that's what it is. He's trying to spend some time with his kids and get his kids ready for school.
Keep in mind, he got a whole ex. What's his ex? Bridget Moynihan.
Man,
what I'm hearing,
school already started already.
I heard it's his mom not home well, so I think that might be it.
Man, man, he might be. We saw one player where he have COVID already. Do you think he have COVID?
Kirk Cousins?
Yeah. You think he might have COVID?
No.
I don't think that's the case.
They wouldn't hide that.
Yeah, because they clearly said that he's well and that his family is well.
That's fine.
But hold up. We seen a lot of bull crap.
Like I said, I heard a couple times that his mother was having issues, like health issues. So maybe that's what he took time off for. You can speculate all we want, but as far as being worried about it, why? I don't really get that. I don't know why everybody's such a panic.
But Toboy said he might not be able to be ready for week 1. You not worried still? Might not able to perform.
It's Tom Brady.
I wouldn't expect him to play these preseason games anyway. I mean, why?
Yeah,
maybe a snap or two, but maybe a series. He's not going to play that much. They didn't play much last year.
And also, too,
did you hear what Bucklocker said? He said he might not be ready for week 1. According to Todd Bowles, he might not able to play week 1. It could go farther than that, you guys.
I didn't hear Bowles say that. I never heard Bowles say that.
Yeah, he said the way he worded it, That's what I'm saying. Bo's not great with the media and how he talks, but if you listen to him, if you listen to how he interviewed,
Mike Evans,
it's how he word his answers. It's like
he got PTSD from them Jets days. He ain't giving up nothing. He ain't giving up no tape.
Right. He didn't leave. When they asked him about Brady coming back, first it was like, oh yeah, he'll be back after the Titans game, and then he said, well, we definitely confident he highly high chance week 1. What does that mean? You know what I'm saying? Like, why would you say that? You could have stopped right there after the Titans situation. He'll be back for the Titans game after the Titans game.
Then that's when we start to worry. Then right after the Titans game,
when you add that other stuff to it, it's like, man, why'd you say that?
If he's gonna retire, he should announce it already. He should tell the coach, "I'm retiring," and let it be known.
Maybe he's not retiring.
I saw a thing. I don't believe it, but like they had this like magazine like on the tabloids about how he was having problems with his wife. They stopped building like his other mansion. All that.
I saw that.
Yeah.
Really, that could be cap, you guys.
I ain't trying.
I don't believe it, but
he gonna be back week 1, man. He gonna be back.
I hope you guys are right though. If he's not, we're in trouble.
And I think,
I hate about the off season. One thing I hate about the off season is they always reaching for a story. It's like
it's Tom Brady. It's Tom Brady.
Yeah,
no,
even it's Tom anyway. They always over exaggerating about him or overreacted. But
I mean, he's the face of the NFL.
But Tom Brady's the first one to do that, though. Tom Brady's the first one to miss is doing this, though. He's the first.
No, I felt bad. I felt bad for the players this week because like every question directed at him is about Tom, and it's like why?
Distraction, man.
But the players have answers, though. They have all the answers. The coaches have.
But like you gotta like stop. I mean, not every question has to be about Tom Brady.
It's annoying.
Yeah, I'm sure it's annoying the players too.
Annoying. It's like, come on, man. I mean, really? I mean, y'all don't have anything else to talk about besides that?
Because they're worried about the money probably from the.
That's what they say. They're like, how has practice been without Tom Brady's influence? What? Who cares?
Right.
Yeah, I mean, they reaching for stars, man. It's like, wow, really?
Hey, I guess they care about
practice goes on, and it's probably good that he's gone. So now we get a chance to see what your boy Kyle Trask is about.
Oh, brother.
Yeah.
Are you worried?
I'm not worried about
Kyle Trask. Yeah.
Not at all. I'm not. He'll be there. When has he ever just been like, forget it, I'm done? Is he gonna
be good? That's the thing. Is he going to be good?
He's going to be okay, man. He's going to be fine.
We'll find out tomorrow.
I'd rather talk about the Jensen thing. Now, that is kind of weird. I'm like, what? Now, what is going on?
Yeah,
is he coming back? Is he not coming back? Like, what do you do to it?
Yeah.
Hey, does Coach? I really wonder if Todd Bowles really knows the answers. Is he really coming back?
I heard one podcast, one of the beat writers say that a ball came his way. He was standing on his leg in the brace with full weight on it, and the ball came his way, and he dodged it, and he put all the weight on that leg. It didn't flinch or anything. So I don't, he's a tough guy, man. So maybe he'll come back earlier than what everybody expected. But I don't see him being there the first month at all.
He's a big boy, man. He's a tough guy.
But just come out and tell us. I mean, maybe
when he did injure that, he screamed.
I mean,
he
walking with no crutches.
Hey guys, he's gonna go walk to the pain this season, and the next season have the surgery off season. He's going to
maybe it's just a really bad sprain.
Yeah, it just depends because like when he injured it, he screamed. Like you heard it on the video.
He squealed like a pig.
You guys, I guess
he squealed like a pig. It was like when I heard.
I've never heard Ryan scream. I've never heard him scream.
Not like I've never heard any player like scream like that. I was like, oh Lord.
Yeah, but how's he on the golf court though? How's he walking on the golf court? That's the thing.
So here's the thing: if it's an ACL, you can walk, you can go straight ahead, but when you try to cut, it ain't happening.
How's he riding and driving?
So seeing Ryan Jensen walk around, that's fine because you can walk on ACL. Interior, whatever you can walk, but when it comes to like him being the center, you got to squat and you got to turn.
But would you be able to walk that soon?
Yeah,
and you got to like hold. You got to hold yourself too.
Are you sure?
Yeah, so as a center with ACL, you got to squat, you bend your knees, and then you.
You got to squat. You got to go lateral. All that. Yeah.
That's
well, if y'all remember, like a few years ago when Quan injured his ACL, he got up and walked no problem.
Yeah.
When he tore his
Yeah,
ACL.
that's
Even
true.
Chris Godwin knew he got up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Godwin was
Jordan
running
did
laps
great
on the
for him.
sideline when he tore his ACL in
Hey
that
guys,
Saints game, trying to get back in.
he's playing week
Yeah,
one, you guys.
you're
I have a
right.
feeling.
You're right.
I'm
And
telling
Ryan
you.
is a lot larger than both of them men, so
Yep.
that's a lot of weight on that knee. So
Yeah.
Do you think he'll be back? But the coach said he'll be back in November or December. What do
But
you guys
that's
think
not
about that?
that's not
that's what they
guaranteed.
say.
Yeah.
But we don't know officially. That's the thing.
But they actually said Hainsey is coming around. He had a rough couple of first practices, but they said he's okay. And I'm
Yeah.
fine with
They
that.
liking Hainsey, actually.
How about
I mean, I've
let's
been
Yeah,
talk
hearing
about
to say
let's
it
I'm
talk
before,
fine
about
with
but they
that.
Thompson,
like
you guys.
Hainsey.
Let's talk about the receiver
Long
Thompson.
Tom is cool with it. I'm cool with it.
What did I tell y'all about the Ryan
If
James
Tom
situation?
is comfortable with having him there, let's go with it.
What did I tell y'all? Oh,
Yeah,
Ryan
the
James
guard
is better.
position. Now that's what I'm worried about. I
Yeah,
think they're
that's
gonna
the
feed
guard
on that because
position. That's where.
the Dolphins start attacking that second day. They start going at that
Yeah.
guard position.
Tom Brady was getting pressure immensely.
Maybe
Yeah.
that's why he decided to call an off day. Maybe that's when he decided to say, I'm taking a break.
I just noticed though, we had a Saints fan here, and he goes quiet in the background.
Yeah, man, that's my boy. That's my boy. He wanted to be in here. I was like, all right, join the party, man.
He ain't saying nothing. He over there in the corner like he was scared to talk. Like he not used to the setting. That's what it is.
Don't be scared.
No,
Come on, Saints
that's
fan.
what I told him. I told
We
him
can
don't
talk
be
about
scared. He
Jameis.
said he was gonna let us talk. So I said,
Oh man,
Bucko,
I was like, no, man.
Bucko,
come back
Jameis,
here, dog. Come back. Come back.
Saints,
Bucko.
come
Say
and talk
one-on-one.
about Jameis.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie though. The Saints are gonna be dangerous.
I'm
They
telling you.
offense is gonna be a lot better
hope
than what
you're
it was
wrong.
last year.
Lave going crazy right now.
Yeah.
I was out there, man. I saw it.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. But
Don't be scared.
we gotta understand. You know, they got some of their big guns back. So
Oh, there you go. He's
Yep.
back. There you
It's
go.
not fair. Other Kamar not suspended.
Saints
It's not
1-on-1.
fair.
What you gonna give us the 1-on-1 lesson for, man?
Yeah, Saints fans, come on.
Hey, what's good, John? Hey, what's good? What's good?
Are you gonna tell
What's
us
up,
about
man?
Jameis?
Welcome to the locker room. First of all, welcome to the locker room. We appreciate you coming on here, man. You know, it's good to see another fan of another team in the locker room, man. You see how we roll over here, man.
Already.
Yeah,
What
hey,
we got?
I ain't gonna lie to you. Bucs, my boy Steve was the one that put me on to y'all. And I ain't gonna lie, last week, y'all was hitting shit spot on because me and him been going at it about Kyle Trask. I think the man trashed me, but we've been going at it about that. But I will say this: y'all got some good ass commentary. Well, my fault, I can't say all that. Y'all got some good commentary going on, and hey, I liked it.
Okay, you know, look, we do this every Friday.
Respect.
Yeah. Respect, man. How do you feel about you think the Bucs
still don't like y'all though.
Hey,
look, I understand. I understand.
Hey, we all live like this. In the spirit of football, we all family. It's love and hate type thing.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah. You know, it's all love. You know.
We're gonna win the
We're
South
gonna keep
again,
it
you
but
guys.
we're gonna be totally honest. You know, I ain't gonna lie. I'm not per se worried about y'all, but y'all are definitely a threat.
Yeah.
More of a threat last year than this year, and y'all beat us twice last year.
Yeah, we're gonna run the South. We're gonna run the South.
I'll
again,
be
boys.
honest with that. The thing is, I think we're gonna be better this year around against y'all. Because I think last year we didn't have nobody. We kind of beat y'all with undrafted free agents and like nobody on the squad.
But it's funny though.
We beat ourselves a lot last year.
Well, one thing my boy Steve kept saying, his favorite thing was Bucs.
The game at home was terrible. It was a bad game plan. They came out passing way too much. We beat ourselves.
Yep.
Which game?
How you not
Which
score
game we
any
talking
points
about?
at
Game
all
one
at
or game
home?
two? Game one.
Three and out. That's all it was.
Hey,
It was
Bucs
pass,
fans,
pass.
okay.
Run up the middle, pass, and then we out.
Which
it was
game
a bad game
about?
plan.
Game one or game two, though?
Hey guys,
which game you talking about?
The game in New Orleans, y'all spanked us.
He talking about the 9-0 game. He talking about the 9-0.
I'm talking about the 9-0 game.
I don't want to talk about that game.
We should have won that game.
Because
We should have won.
I want to talk about that game. I want to talk about that game, and the reason why is because I just think if you really go back and watch that game, it was a horrible game plan. It was terrible.
We didn't
try.
It was.
It was just terrible. It was 3 and out all game long. It was run up the middle. That don't go nowhere. Then pass a couple times, and then we were out 3 and out.
I'll tell you what. I was at the game. My whole thing was this: y'all went away from the run completely because y'all was killing us with Leonard Fournette. And then
you
all
had
of
8 carries.
Y'all went away from that, and it's like, man,
it was pass. I'm like, they really are trying too hard to show our weapons on the outside and run the ball. And I think that's going to change this year. That's going to be the difference.
I hope he runs the ball more.
Todd Bowles is going to run the ball more. That was Bruce Arians. I'm telling you.
We almost beat the Rams, though, you guys.
He got in the way a lot last year. His ego got in the way a lot last year.
Hey, guys. But
but his ego got like this. Like, we all football-minded people. And I hate to use it like Madden and whatnot. I don't know if everybody played Madden up in here. But you know, if something working, you don't just keep running it if the person can't. We was not stopping Leonard Fournette.
At all.
We wasn't stopping him.
Exactly.
Hey, but they wanted to show off. They wanted to show off the weapons on out. That's A. I'm telling you, that's AB. This season, the
it's gonna change.
Be completely different.
It's gonna change. We're gonna run more.
We're gonna run the ball more, and that's gonna make a big difference.
I was watching
but you know what? What I do like about this year, though, for both teams, because we all can agree on this phone. We on this little podcast right now. We ain't worried about the Falcons or the Panthers. It's really
not at all.
Between the Saints and the Bucs. What I like about both our organizations, we both got 2 new head coaches that did bad their previous years, and they both defensive minded.
Facts.
Yeah.
Think about it. They're both.
You got to think about it because the Bucs and Saints, like we built like kind of similar too. You got to think about it. You know, like we built similar.
Our best core. Well, I know Bucs. Y'all best core is your offense, but I know Saints. Our best one is the defense. Offense got to come along and show. Like I'm the man, and Steve would tell people, I'm more the mindset.
These teams were built for each other. They were built to play against each other.
But what's been happening in this, first of all, the overall series in the last 8 games,
it's been the coaching.
It comes down to the coaching.
Now it was a joke. He was clearly getting out coached.
So wait. Would you say Sean Payton a better coach than BA then?
Yes, 100%.
Yeah, he's a better coach, but BA.
I think so.
BA is just he's too headstrong. He's too prideful. No matter what,
he don't get out of his own. He gets in his own way.
He would not come out second half and make the right adjustments. He still wanted to prove, no risk it, no biscuit. We can come out and throw it all over the field, and we didn't have to.
Keep the verticals. Keep the go routes. Straight ahead.
Wait. And I think that's just stupid.
You can say the same thing about Sean Payton because remember the first game, y'all could have beat us.
No,
because we was on the goal line.
Sean Payton is smart. He's not afraid to bite his tongue and be like, okay, well, let's try this then.
Sean Payton has some questionable calls now. He has some questions.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. The first game when we played,
he has some questionable calls. He took out James Winston, put in Taysom Hill while James was
questionable calls. It's always questionable calls.
No. The Bucs, the first Bucs game, you guys could have beat us because we went down to that goal line. Even the Saints fans were screaming. Y'all giving too much time for Brady on that clock. The only thing that still dropped faith was when Marcus Williams got the interception, that pick six, and run back to the house. If he didn't have that, y'all win that game.
Again, passing too much. We was playing. There's nowhere in the world a 44-year-old quarterback should be throwing it that much. He was like throwing it 45, 50 times a game.
What? It was like 731 attempts. He led the NFL.
Yeah, that's crazy. It's crazy. And I think that's why Tom Brady was debating on leaving. He like, man, this old man is just stubborn. Him and Leffler will come up with game plans, and he'll come in and just scrap it.
So one of the biggest debates that I have with Bucs fans, do y'all think that Brady coming back was the reason that BA stepped down?
Oh my God, here we go.
No, I think the reason that Brady came back is because BA stepped down. It was like either it's him or me. This guy's gonna get me killed. His ego got. See, when we were playing so good and lighting it up, everybody was talking about Brady and not him. And his offense and this and that. So he want to prove to everybody that, hey, it's about what I got going on. It's my input. That's why we kept hearing rumors about him and Leftwich making up these game plans. BA come in and scrap it.
Yeah,
Who-
I also see
who else?
BA's routes take like so long to like develop because
So
our receivers
long.
can't get
All
separation,
his
and Brady
quarterbacks
likes
got
to get the
hurt.
ball out quick, so there's always that conflict there. Brady don't like to hold on to the ball for
Exactly.
more than 2 seconds.
Well,
He
but
wants to hike it and then
that's what
throw.
we were saying. Like when y'all had that, when y'all had that bye week, when y'all won the Super Bowl, that was y'all key. Because I know during that bye week, y'all scrapped some type of play and implemented some type of Patriots plays in there.
Yeah.
And if you look,
Tom was
really
like, we
look
can't
at
do
it,
this no
BA,
more.
it looked like he was eating BA up too. He did not want to do that. He wanted it to win. He wanted to win his way. He does. And I mean, come on, why else?
I'm not
Why
gonna
else
lie
would they
though. I'm
send him
not gonna
upstairs
lie.
to give him some phantom job that nobody even knows what it is?
I mean, I'm not gonna lie though. It's been a couple of times I've seen Brady on 3rd and 2, like he audible out of a run just to go chuck it down the field. I'm not gonna lie. I've seen that a couple of times. So you can't really say, that was
Well,
all
yeah,
BA want to chuck
but
it.
he
Because
can
Brady
actually read
has
what the
audible
defense is
out of a
doing.
run on
He
2nd
can
and
read
2
what the defense is doing. If the
and
defense is
chuck
keying
it
in
down the
on the
field.
run, you got an audible out of it.
But I will say this though, I don't know what it is about Dennis Allen and that defense that he's running against Brady, but for some reason it works. I don't understand what it does.
Well,
Here's
my thing about that. Here's my thing about that, and let me jump in with this. Watching it over the last, couple years, the one thing that stands out when the Bucs play the Saints, and then the Bucs offense is on the field and the Saints defense is trying to stop us, is the physicality.
Yeah, the Saints bring a lot of
the Saints are
physicality.
way more physical than the Bucs. They beat the Bucs offense up all
and
the
they
time.
get in your face too.
And what do you think? And what do you think that means? It's because we're trying to play too much finesse. We don't just say, you know what? We're gonna run the ball on y'all. Stop it if you can. He never does that. He'll get one run play and then just go away from it.
Remember, we had them 3 straight run plays that was all successful too, and they
Yeah.
just wrapped it.
It's like, okay, it's working. We can actually run the ball. There's nowhere in the world he should be averaging 45 to 50 passing attempts a game, man.
But y'all do know, as a quarterback on the field, though, what you can do is switch the play at the line of scrimmage too. So
Which he has.
Yeah.
He has.
Mm-hmm.
He has.
But the thing about it is, it's like, remember, when it comes to the division, you don't build your team to win the conference. You don't build your team to win the conference. You build your team to win the division.
Yeah.
So how you draft is according to what you're going against in your division, because you play them twice a year. So when you look at the Saints, they got their secondary loaded. And what do the Bucs do? Throw the ball.
Doesn't that sound stupid? Okay, we're going against one of the best secondaries in the league, and you want to continue to throw the ball. Don't get me wrong. What's the linebacker name?
Demario
Davis.
Yeah, he's great, but he ain't the fastest guy. Try running it to the edges. Try some misdirection.
I was with Skip Bayless on that one because I watched on Undisputed, and he even said when Brady got there week 1 against us, that was the wrong time for y'all know why the NFL did it because of ratings, but that was the wrong time to do that. Because, y'all got to get acclimated to the off. Y'all got to get acclimated and everything. Because at that time, we had Drew Brees. Our offense was pretty much set. We didn't have nobody really new in our offense. So,
yeah. I mean, it's going to be interesting.
We got to run the ball.
And we got them
today.
Week 2.
They said Gio had a good run today. Like he broke for like 35 plus yards on a run. We can actually run the ball. We just don't do it.
Yeah. I'm excited for Ricard White. I'm very excited to see him play.
Look at the good run we had against Green Bay in the playoffs last year with Lenny. Lenny, a beautiful run.
Matter of fact, the Super Bowl run, the Saints, the Packers, and the Chiefs, we ran the ball very well.
Very well. So why can't we implement that every week?
You don't think some of last year was more about records that had to play a little factor into it, like trying to break records?
Probably. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah,
record.
Yes.
Yeah, I think they was trying too hard to get him the MVP too. I think that has something to do with it.
We don't run the ball well against the Rams and the Saints.
I'll be honest with that one.
We go away from it. When other teams would be like, okay, you stopped us this quarter, but you're gonna have to keep stopping us because we're gonna keep continuing to run the ball. We'll have a couple bad runs, and then we won't see a run again for a minute. It'll just be like toss it, screenplay.
Bombs away.
We just doing up screenplay, and we were successful at doing screenplays last year.
It's hard. It's hard to just drop back that many times against a front like that.
Yes,
it's just hard. You're going against the grain. We were
basically playing into the Saints' hand.
Right, and they have the secondary to back it up.
Exactly, and they don't have to rush but 4. They only have to rush 4.
What did Cameron Jordan call Donovan Smith? Food? Something like that?
His little brother.
He be eating his lunch, man.
When he got that extension, Cam tweeted, was like, I forgot the tweet, but it was like food or something like that. I was like, oh,
yeah, that's his food. But I'm gonna tell you what, though, he can talk all he want about Donovan, but when he played up against Tristan Wirfs, he didn't do Nathan.
The first game.
That first game, that's why they switched him over to the other side, because that young boy was up there handling him.
And then
the second game, he got him like the second game.
Yeah, he got him second game.
He got him the second game.
Yeah, but he wasn't eating like he would eat against Donovan.
First play, it was like first snap. Then he like rushed the crap out of me.
I was like, dang.
Yeah, he gonna get. I mean, but he's a rookie. He gonna get his. I don't think they're gonna get him like that this year. He's a little more seasoned now. Tristan Wirfs he a monster.
Yeah, he is.
Glad we got him over
McCollum. Yeah.
I really want them to switch him and Donovan around.
The dude we picked up from Cincinnati, is he Wirfs back up? Like, what's his where he at?
Talking about
the right tackle, not Wirfs, but the cat we picked up from Cincinnati.
What's his name?
Oh, his name.
I can't. I'm about to pull it real quick.
He ain't cracked the 5 though. He ain't cracked the starting 5 of the line apparently.
Hold on.
I think they're gonna go with Ledbetter or whatever the other guy is. What's the Leverett?
Yeah,
they'll probably go with him over that. And I want to see him get a chance because he don't look bad.
He played no, because he came in the game last year and you know what I'm saying. Because he came back guard and he did solid. He did a solid job.
He's not bad.
He's not bad. He's a big boy too, though. He's a big boy. He's one of our biggest linemen. So
we got. You talking about you got Josh Wells right as of right now, currently on the team. You know, big
Josh Wells is straight doodle.
Brandon Wall. You got Jonathan Herbert. You got Dylan.
How he's still on the team? I have no idea. Josh Wells is trash.
Darius Hutchinson, he a big dude too.
He's a swing tackle. You know, Josh Wells can play either side.
You need swing him on out of Ray J.
You need that though. Every team got that type of player. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, what's the dude name though from Cincinnati?
I'm trying to find it right now. Hold on. You got Fred. You know my Fred Johnson.
Yeah, Fred Johnson. Yeah, that's his name.
Yeah, he's nice. He's all right. He's a good backup.
I just think they need to give some other guys some chance. We didn't see what some of these other guys can give us. Let's go. Let's see what some of these younger guys or these other guys can do, man.
I'm with you. I'm kind of with you on that because it's like we harp about our roster being so elite. Well, okay, let's see the guys.
Why are we keep trying to add to it?
Our roster's elite. Well, all right. Well, let the young guys play then.
Yeah, let them play. They got to get in. They got to get some experience sometime.
He draft very well. Well, let's see him play.
Well, let's see.
I'm just saying, like you can't have it both ways. You can't say top 5 roster and say the minute somebody get hurt, let's go get.
We need to go get him.
Right.
Wait a minute. We got a top 5 roster. Let's see it.
We brag on our depth. Okay, let's see it. That's why I'm cool with the Hainsey thing. Okay. Of course, I didn't expect him to come out and be great right away, but he's doing okay now. That's fine.
Took him a second, you know.
But I mean, I'll be honest with y'all. I think
didn't I tell you that Ogden was going to be that sleeper? That's why I was kind of upset about the whole what's the tight end we went and got from the Giants?
Talking about Kyle Rudolph.
Kyle Rudolph. He might help in the goal, like
he look like
tight end situation
right now. He looking like a tight end 3.
What did I tell you? But what did I tell y'all?
If
I said if in the training camp when you have a young rookie or a second year player and you got a veteran guy in the same position, if it's close or it's a tie, you always go with the young guy.
See,
yeah, but they paid Rudolph now. They paid him, so it's like they feel obligated to hold
with
on
that
to him.
signing. They had panic with that one. That was like a panic.
Yeah, exactly.
Once Grunk left, they panicked. They said, you know what? Let's go get Kyle.
Kyle Rudolph he's serviceable right now. He's
serviceable.
Okay, he okay between
behind him for sure.
the 20 and the goal line. 20 and goal line. But between the 220s, he ain't gonna be that much of a factor outside of blocking. Maybe like a short distance, short down. But I like Ogden. I think he's gonna be okay.
Yeah. What? Okay. He gonna the way he's
he was in the practice. He was catching.
He was out there shining, man. Shining.
Oh, yeah,
somebody made a good point. I told you.
Somebody made a good point. Kyle Rudolph blocking. We still can use that too. You know.
Yeah. Well, okay. Yeah, that's fine.
So what about
we can use Kev for that or Keith, whatever his name is.
So what we gonna use? So we're gonna keep 4 tight ends.
Maybe
Bug Johnson.
No, we can't afford
because you know why?
If we don't keep 7 receivers,
no, I think it's gonna be 6. I think it's gonna be 6 receivers.
And 4 tight ends
because we still need like a return man.
Now this gonna tell y'all the direction if the Bucs gonna run the ball more if they keep more tight ends.
That's true.
Why? Think of H-back. You know, you can put Cole Kef in H-back. You know what I'm saying? Like if they change, like if they make a slight adjustment with their philosophy, their base philosophy, instead of saying throwing the ball 45 times a game, we're gonna cut it down to about 35 to 40, and we're gonna add the run.
That's what it should be. If we would have did that last year, we probably would have went further in the playoffs.
So that means y'all
y'all
think receivers? Does that mean y'all gonna have less receivers then?
Well, some people saying 7. I'm saying 6.
With the way they keep getting nicked up, we might need to go 7.
7, yeah.
Because I ain't gonna lie to y'all. One thing that even on the Saints side,
it's just a matter of time before Julio get. We all know it. He's gonna get nicked. He's looking great out there.
It ain't just Julio, but it's Gage too.
Gage too.
Gage like to get hurt. You know, I'm like a little bit.
Yeah, he been getting nicked up.
Mike get hurt too.
Shit, I think it's that heat.
I'm telling you, that trainer that deals with the hamstrings, we gotta fire them. I feel like they've been here for too long.
I just think I hope it's not. I hope.
But last summer we didn't have this problem.
Yeah, right. I hope this is not a telltale, like a
foreshadow. Well, Mike has he has one every year.
We're gonna be dealing with
this.
That's
why I don't worry about Mike. Mike have a hamstring. He pull a hamstring in camp every year, and then come out and get 1,000.
I'm worried if he don't pull a hamstring. Like, what's going on?
Like he pull a hamstring all the time, every season.
I just hope that I just hope that this doesn't like become like a thing throughout the season. Like, here we go. Yeah. We saw it in the training camp and they nicked up here and nicked up there. It can't do that with the schedule.
What do y'all think about these? What do y'all think about these little young receivers we got? These little short guys.
They all look good. They all look good.
Little short guys looking like they getting money out there.
I just don't want Darden returning punts. That's all.
I'm like,
I don't either. I don't want him.
Tompkins looks good.
Tompkins looking like he looking real
Tompkins
good.
Is yo.
That little dude is nice.
Yeah, Tompkins burning people.
Keep him on that roster so he don't get snatched up.
He'll get snatched up though, man.
He will get snatched up if they don't keep him.
He's gonna be on the practice squad. They're gonna use like the.
They're gonna protect him.
That Jose last year.
Right, put him on that practice squad.
But can't you steal players off the practice team?
It's kind of like It's kind of like
but they have.
You can protect.
They might want to put him in a kickoff return or something.
There's a protection for the practice squad. They get one. Going into the week.
One?
He better be that one.
See, our kicker Jose B. He was the one all last year. Every week he was under that, and now he's going neck to neck with a suck up right now.
I think the suck up out of there. They're gonna go with the young guy.
That'll save like $3 million, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what I say. The money. $3 million. Suck up and get picked up. He's proving himself.
So here's the changes. Here's the changes to the practice squad, right? So this year, you will have 16 players on your practice squad. The number went up from 14, right? So 10 of the 16 players can have no more than 2 accrued seasons. So keep that in mind. Okay. So when you look at the receivers that we got,
can't be no more practice squad.
Right. So you got more than 2 seasons, accrued seasons, you can't be on the practice squad.
Damn. So Grayson might be gone.
There you go.
I think he gone. I think he gone. And he looking good too. He look a lot. He's been improved a bit every year.
Yeah, like his route running has improved.
Yeah.
His
But
I really want Scotty to go. I want Scotty to go. I ain't gonna lie.
But here's another kicker, right? So the other 6 players don't have any limitations, which means veterans can be on the practice squad too.
So in total,
we should keep Grayson and let Tyler Johnson go.
Oh,
Tyler looking good right now.
I'm not gonna lie, Tyler's been killing it.
Yeah.
Remember now, let me repeat this. 10 of the 16 players can't have more than 2 or more seasons, but the other 6 can be a veteran. Y'all understand that? So it's 16 total, but only the 10 of them can't have more than 2 seasons. The other 6 can have no limitations.
Okay.
But I mean, cause they could still get plucked though.
Yeah. They
can still get plucked. That's like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't want Tompkins to get plugged. I think they need to put him in like at maybe kickoff return or something.
Can't be greedy.
So Bucko, we don't get like a designation this year.
You can't be greedy with all them damn receivers.
Yeah, I'm looking at the practice squad rules right now. The updated 2020. You know, like I'm looking at it right now. Like,
so it was just for last year.
Yeah, because of the COVID situation.
Oh yeah, because of the COVID. Dang.
Do y'all think we should use some of these receivers as trade bait or something?
We could get something.
We could get something for Scotty.
That's what I'm thinking. That's what I said. Scotty can go. Scotty can go.
Oof, man.
That's tough.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, Sal.
If we're just gonna put Scotty in for one go route a game, then he can go.
Hey, Scotty came out. He defended that though. Scotty came out.
It's not a hard decision at all.
Scotty came out and said, "I'm not a one-trick point. I can run other routes. I'm healthy. I ain't just
win. Because I'm seeing them young guys go across the middle at 5'7", 5'8", and they going to get it. I ain't seen Scotty go across the middle. I'm still when they show him, he's steady going deep. Going deep.
It tips off a play. Like when he's on the field.
Scotty can go, man. I like him. I'm not saying I'm hating on him or nothing, but he ain't doing too much that other players we got can't do. I think it's gonna be him, Perryman.
Yeah, Perryman.
I forgot we had Perryman.
Now here's the catch. Like, check this out.
Because he ain't been practicing.
He's still hurt.
Yeah, he been hurt. But check this
out.
Well, he's gone. He's out of there.
Here's some more information. Like, remember, I'm gonna read this to y'all so y'all can understand the practice squad situation. So you got to get down to 53 before week 1, right? Before the first game of the season. So we all understand that part. Now check this out. Now, other teams can claim or sign a released player, in which case that the player is added to the new team's 53-man roster. So if they like 49, 50, they can snatch up a couple guys and to fill out to 53. Then, if a player is not claimed by 12 noon Eastern Standard Time, he will have cleared waivers, and then he's free to sign with any team, either their active roster or a team's practice squad. You got to clear it.
And best believe they will be looking at Tampa Bay receivers.
You got a gang of them. That's why I think
we got 12.
That's why I think we should make a move and put a couple of these guys in the package deal and try something.
I was watching practice.
Dallas is short-handed on receivers right now. Maybe we can deal something to them.
We got 12 right now. I seen 12 on the field out there.
12 receivers.
12 receivers.
Yep.
Geiger, what was it?
Yep.
He's been doing this thing too.
He's been doing this thing too.
Geiger,
Burns, Miller, Perryman,
Smith.
Yo, it was 12. Oh my God damn.
You know what I'm saying? Because you got like that. What's his name?
I'm gonna go down the list.
His first name is Vincent Smith.
They got Vincent Smith. They got Stearns. Vincent Smith.
Vincent Smith is good too.
Cyrus Grayson, Geiger, Darden, Brown. That's the ones that just I didn't do this thing too. But those are like the guys in the back, like in the backpack.
Outside looking in. They the outside looking in guys and shit.
I think Darden. I think we should keep him. I think him and Tompkins they might be small, but we can use them in like little packages, especially on screenplays.
I heard.
But remember this though.
Somebody scored on a reverse, like you mentioned, inside plays,
reverses
and whatnot.
But remember this though. Remember,
guys fast, man.
Keep in mind, whether we keep 7 or 6 or 7 receivers, the last 2 or 3 spots they got to play special teams. Gotta play.
Well, that's fine. That's
Yeah.
Tompkins and Darden. Put him
I
in
hope
the
not,
kick
Darden.
return. I don't want to see. I know I don't want to see Sneak back there returning kicks no more.
I'm done with
I
that.
don't want to see that.
That man
Y'all know how I
loves to
feel
get
about
hit.
Scotty led us in special teams tackles last year.
because he's a gunner. He's fast.
No,
Right,
Scotty's a
he's
good
fast.
gunner though.
That's what I'm
Scotty's
saying.
a good gunner.
You're gonna lose that.
He can
You're
get
gonna
there.
lose out on that. You trade him away.
But
I
if you
think
lose out on that,
Cecil Grayson.
would you
Nah,
rather
because
lose
you
out?
got
Would you rather lose out on a gunner and gain a returner?
Yeah, the Gunners,
Yeah.
they replaceable. The Gunners
Yeah, I
replaceable.
would.
so
I
you know
would because our return game has been trashed for the last I don't know how long.
Since
think about this
2009.
too. We already have a
Yeah.
gunner.
Yeah,
on the
last
team
touchdown
already.
was
We already
Spurlock.
have a gunner. We
It's
don't need
Spurlock.
Scotty as a gunner. You know what I'm saying? We have Robinson. He was our gunner. He had to come in and
And
start
he's been looking good.
and a play in the games. So he
And
couldn't
he's
beat
been
that
looking
gunner.
good.
But now
Robinson has been
everybody
looking
back.
good.
He going back to being a gunner.
Thank you. I'd rather have him back there. And he's
Exactly.
been doing
He
good.
was
He's
our
been,
gunner.
he's been doing good when they put him in on defense.
Yeah. He been shining
Sean
lately too.
Robinson.
He's been shining.
Yeah, he been shining. He's our
All right,
fastest
bye,
corner
Scotty.
too. That's sad.
Scotty's he's the expendable one.
You sure?
Yeah,
You're gonna end up in New England. You're gonna go to New England or somewhere.
yeah,
ball up.
something like that. Tennessee,
You know the
somewhere where
Bucs
they
love
need a
trading
receiver.
with the Patriots. The Bucs love trading with the Patriots.
Yeah, and that's who we need to be on the line right now. And I know
That's
y'all
that
starting.
Jason Light connection. Cause you know he still got his old connections back in you know I'm over there back in Boston.
New England, yeah. They ought to be in talks with Dallas, Tennessee, and New England. They all need
Especially
receivers.
Dallas.
They all need receivers.
I got a question. So speaking on offense, do y'all think Ricard White's going to give Fournette a run for his money this season?
Nah.
Who?
Nah.
I wouldn't go that far because
Rashad White.
Lenny's
Rashad
contract
White.
says otherwise.
No, Lenny's contract ain't even going to allow that.
Back. He's the featured back. He's going to
Unless
stay
he get
as the
hurt.
featured back.
Unless he get hurt, it ain't happening.
Yeah,
It's the
he's
same
featured
thing
back.
with Donovan Smith and Tristan Ward. They ain't gonna switch them two just because of the money they paid Donovan.
Yeah.
They paid Donovan too much to switch him
Put
out.
him on the right side. Yeah.
Right. They gotta let it ride out until
They gotta let it ride out,
they can
exactly.
they can jump out of that contract next year though.
Yeah, and I bet you they will, or they're gonna restructure it. Like, hey,
$18 million?
I was like, are you kidding me?
I know.
Is there a left tackle coming up in the draft like next year?
That
anyone have their eyes on?
I know you're not talking about going and replace Donovan Smith. We're not doing that.
Uh,
Donovan Smith do not get
next
hurt.
year.
How much you said Donovan?
Donovan Smith do not
Maybe
get
next
hurt.
year.
That's very
Like 20
important for the
mil.
left tackle. That
Maybe
is
next
very
year, but not
important.
this year. No, I ain't
But
talking about
Donovan
replacing
greedy.
him.
He don't like to make less money.
Nah, he don't. And
Nah,
Isaiah,
he don't.
don't.
He don't.
Isaiah, didn't you say Donovan was our highest paid player?
this year.
On the line, he is.
This no period.
That big boy like to stay fresh.
The cap hit,
That's
he's
what it
number
is. He
one.
like to stay
18
And we're
fresh.
gonna
$5 million.
we're
big boy
gonna
like
see
to be
how
fresh.
much Allie helped Donovan too.
See,
Because
there we
Allie's not
go.
behind
Oh,
him
he
anymore.
took him
Right there.
tremendously. Between him and Brady getting the ball off quick, that's what made him look good last year. But
Right.
come on now, we
He's
know
not that
Donnie is
good. He's
he's
not that
solid,
good.
he's serviceable, but he's not what they're paying him at all.
18
I thought that was a big reach.
This got to be his year. He got to like step it up, or he gonna
Well,
get
wait
he gonna
a
get
minute.
pay reduced.
If he like what we see of Donovan Smith right now, it's kind of like that's who he is. Like
He's not going to be any better than what he is.
let's not act like he's gonna all of a sudden become this elite.
Yeah.
No, he's Donovan.
Yeah.
He
He's
had
solid. He's
Ali
good.
and he had Mike, and
Yeah, we're gonna see
he had
week
Ali
one
and he-
against
Darmarcus Lawrence. Parsons.
and the other dude and Parsons. Yep.
Yeah,
We're gonna see
so
week one.
He's a solid left tackle, middle of the pack. He's solid.
exactly.
Let it be like you can't go into an argument when it comes to tackles and throw Donovan Smith in there. Like as a
No,
Bucs fan, if they was
Because
talking about left
anytime you
tackle,
come up against somebody who can bend, it's a wrap.
if we got 32 other fans in a room and we talk about left tackles, I can't jump out on the mic and say, "Yeah, we got Donovan Smith." They're gonna be like,
They gonna laugh at you.
Everybody's looking too crazy. Why you think Davenport making and all them guys be making jokes? They know he fool.
and the thing about it, he's not bad. It's just I can't go into an argument and say, "Yeah, Donovan Smith top 10."
No, his weakness is when he come up against defensive ends who can bend, he gets ate up. He gets ate up.
Good. I think he'll be an all-pro guard, man. I'm telling you, man.
Yeah,
Wow,
that's the thing. But they made that stupid mistake of paying him all that money, so they got to leave him there.
That's a lot.
They got to leave him there, at least for this year, until they can restructure it.
That's crazy how he's the highest. That's crazy how he's the highest this year.
Yeah, he is.
Can we all say that we agree that Tristan Wirfs is a better tackle than Donovan Smith?
100%.
Yeah, already.
100%.
Already.
Now, if you had right tackle conversations with 32.
I can throw Tristan Wirfs in there. They go back.
You could throw Tristan.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we got you on that one, dog. We with you on that. You know, I know you with me on that, but I can't throw Donovan Smith in there. You know what I'm saying? Like, because think about it. If you include the left and right tackle, that's 64 tackles. If you do the right and left tackle, that's 64 tackles. What do you think Donovan Smith said that?
Man, he's in the middle of the pack somewhere, maybe.
It ain't
in the 30s, probably.
Because it's just him.
He's like 28, 29, 30.
No, he's somewhere between 15 and 20. He's a middle of the pack guy.
I said that.
Yeah, he's a middle of the pack guy. I ain't gonna say he's trash. I had my doubts his first few years, but he's gotten better.
At the beginning, I was like, man, what the heck, man? I wouldn't even say his name.
Damn.
76.
76. Y'all remember that?
I swear, if y'all can see my Facebook page every week, I was Donovan Smith. Why? You know,
because it was the holding. He was due a holding call every game.
It's always bad. It's always at a bad time.
At a bad time.
At a bad time. At the worst time. The worst time.
At the worst time.
As soon as they said holding, you already knew. Number 76, Donovan.
It was Donovan. It was Donovan every time. That's why after this year, they restructure his deal or something and they can switch Tristan Wirfs over, I'll be more happy and more comfortable with that.
I think Tristan Wirfs is going to be our future left tackle at some point.
Yeah.
If they was
hands down.
If they was a cut, guaranteed salary right now is $15 million. If they was a cut Donovan Smith, $26 million dead cap hit.
Oh, I say go for it. Go for it.
Yeah, because I'm sure any QB that we ask will trust Tristan Wirfs way more on the blind side.
I would put him on the other side. I would put Tristan Wirfs on the other side, and I can go find me a solid guy to play on to replace what Tristan Wirfs was.
But that's $26 million dead cap.
$26 million is a lot of money.
Dead cap.
That's quarterback dead.
And you only gonna save $7 million.
$7 million.
I thought you said 26.
No, the dead cap.
The dead cap. That's what's left.
You got the dead
you still got to pay him.
That means you got to pay him, and then you save $7 million.
That was just a bad deal.
Well, Jason Light better be aggressive in the next negotiations and be like, you need to take like a little pay cut because we can't pay you.
Everybody else can restructure. He's gonna have to.
But look, you got to remember too, because when he first got like that deal, we didn't have any other options. There was no other left tackle, so he had all of the leverage.
He did,
and his team had all of the leverage.
So
of course, he got that deal.
Right, he did. And then it gets even worse. It gets even worse. If Brady was to decide to say, you know what, $47 million cap hit.
Yeah. That'll hurt too. I don't think he's really done yet. I don't really think he's done yet. He likes it too. He's too competitive. I ain't seeing no decline. And he said he wasn't gonna stop playing until he started declining.
So our dead money this year is $19 million. Marpet, Sue, Gronk, and AB. Yeah. $19 million. Can't even.
I'm kind of salty at Gronk. Gronk kind of played this. He kind of played this.
Never say never, man. He might come back.
No, I legit think Gronk retired just to skip training camp.
I don't want him back now. I don't want him back now.
He's not coming back, man.
I don't want him back now. He been playing games all
two tight ends and he signed Cal Rudolph.
Yeah, like what else? Like what are you still talking about Gronk?
I don't need him. I don't even want him no more. But I feel him though. He did a punch of lung, crack ribs.
Yeah, man. I'd rather Kate Otten, man. Give me Kate Otten.
Yeah, I like Kate Otten.
Give me Kate Otten.
Kate Otten is not. He all right, man. I like that dude.
Broke up out there, man.
So let me break this down for y'all. So next year, the cap, right? No guaranteed money for Donovan Smith. 0. No guarantee money. But the cap number, if they was to keep him on the roster, is $17.9 million.
That got to come down.
Yeah.
That's why I said, man, he gonna have to restructure, man.
If they was to pre-cut him, if they was to
14.
pre-cut him by June 1st next year, it's a $7.9 million dead cap, and you save $9.9 million.
Man, I let him walk.
But at the same time, though, he don't get hurt. That plays a big factor.
Get hurt. Yeah,
I
All
don't
these left
care
tackles
about
getting
that.
hurt left and right. We've been blessed.
Okay,
with them.
okay. What good is he to be out there if you can't stop nobody that can bend?
He can stop him. Don't say he can't stop. He's like he
Who?
stops.
Name one good
I don't.
He stops.
Name one good defensive end that he was able to handle.
I remember Hendrickson.
I'll wait.
Hendrickson
ate him up all the time.
What's up, boy? Just left the Rams. Ate him up.
Von Miller.
Ate him up. Boy, for the Saints.
Leonard Floyd.
They
Cam Jordan.
Cam Jordan.
If you can bend, you can beat him.
Davenport was bullying him. I'm like,
that man bullying the hell out of him.
Yeah, it's like
if he goes against a top tier athletic, like elite skilled, talented guy, he struggles. But average defensive end ain't gonna do nothing with him.
Exact. Okay, with an average. Okay. Well, then that means he's.
Well,
average.
we ain't facing a lot of average defensive ends this season.
That means he's average.
Yeah, that's what I told y'all. That he's the.
Okay, look like you said, Bucko. Look at our schedule. Are we playing against average DNs?
Even the Chiefs. The Chiefs gonna get after us. They added somebody.
No, not really. All they got is Jones in the middle.
And guess what? In the dang middle.
I thought they added somebody.
Yeah. And you think he's gonna line up right over Stinney and Luka Decky and Lever right over there.
Yeah, they like to double team.
Wait, the Chiefs added.
He gonna have to eat. He gonna eat. He about to eat.
They drafted George Kafalis from the Purdue.
They got a rookie out there.
He nice though. He nice.
I remember you saying him.
Yeah, did I say that? I said the Bucs. Hey man, like y'all might want to highlight, but he was too high. He went to, you know what I'm saying? He went.
All right.
But from the other side of the ball, I kind of compare how Donovan's play to Shaq, because when Shaq goes up against a top tackle, he's silent the whole time.
When we play Baltimore, Green Bay, Cincinnati, when we play teams like that, you're gonna see him struggle.
Yeah, got D lines. Trey Hendrickson is in Cincinnati, by the way.
Wait, I haven't heard. I haven't seen anything. How's Hall doing?
It's low key. I think they keep him. He's gonna get some playing time tomorrow. Obviously, I think they're just trying to not put the heat on, the attention on him. That's why you haven't seen too much news and articles about him. And they was Sap.
What are you talking about, Logan Hall?
Yeah, Sap working
with him. No, he's straight. I'm not even worried. Rotationally, this first year, he's gonna cause problems. He's too fast.
The depth chart came out, and Akeem Hicks was listed as a starter. So,
he should be.
Right.
He should be.
Yeah.
Right.
Tryon starting, right?
Right.
So, yeah, Tryon.
Yeah. Oh, Tryon. Yeah, he's starting. Yeah, definitely.
I don't want to see no Blaine Gabbert. I really want to see.
The only time I want to see Blaine Gabbert is when it's mop up duty. That's the only time I want to see Blaine Gabbert. When it's a blowout, it's a blowout. All right, Tom, come out. Let me see Blaine Gabbert. That's the only time.
I mean, look, as a whole, if you look at our O-line, it's not bad.
It's not bad. No. It's an overreaction. It's straight.
I think Stinney's gonna be good. Stinney can fill in.
When you as a unit
last year.
As a unit, we're top. As a unit. But when you start talking about individually, that's when it gets a little tricky.
At that other guard spot.
The guard, is like, well, okay, okay, what's there? Then the center.
Shaq Mason's right guard, right?
Yeah, right guard. But we don't know. We don't know about Hainsley yet in live action. We're gonna see a little bit tomorrow if he plays. You know what I'm saying? Which I think he should play.
He's gonna play a little bit.
Oh yeah, man. He is gonna play. He gonna play.
We gotta get it. Yeah,
so to the right of the center, we're kind of straight, and then it gets to the center to left tackle. That's okay. So the left side's our weak spot, pretty much.
Brady blind
the left side, and guess who's right next to that left side?
Donovan Smith, I know.
Donovan Smith.
I need.
Well, we about to find out if
I said all that, but Donovan only allowed 1 sack last year. You know that, right? He only allowed 1 sack,
and that's really good too. Like I said, that's really good. But
Let's be real.
But is it all just him?
No, it's not.
It was Ali.
At the end of the day,
I
you
just
can't take
told
that
y'all
away
what it
from him. That
was.
he only allowed 1 sack.
Brady
It
knowing
was
where he going with the ball
Ali.
before he even snapped.
It was Ali and Tom Brady getting the ball off fast. If we have to do anything more than a quick 3-step drop, you'll see that he's not that good.
Oh yeah. Trust me, I know from like the old 5-7 step drop
He only
backs,
allowed
a
1
couple
sack.
years ago. I know that.
It's a lot of hidden things in that.
Yeah, he didn't allow a sack, but he did get pushed a lot back though. Like he was holding, like he was trying to hold on for dear life to make sure.
The thing about when the philosophy changed, when the ball started coming out quicker, like I think Brady had the second quickest release in the NFL last year. Roethlisberger was number 1.
Yeah, that's what makes Donovan look good.
You know, so
Jameis was kind of risking, no biscuit. He
7-step drops.
Man, but he was holding on to the ball too. Now, don't forget.
Yeah, he was doing.
Jameis
was doing
pure.
This is why. Remember what I told y'all about our receivers? They're not quick, twitchy receivers. They get open really quick. That's why AB looked at so much so much more better than Godwin and Evans. It was like, good God, can anybody got
that? Every team needs a receiver like that, and I think we got 2 of them.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like you got remember when you looking at offensive philosophies and you're looking at the receivers, we were a down the field attack scheme. So it takes the plays to develop. It takes longer plays. Takes plays longer to develop.
Yeah.
Versus that's why when AB started playing and you saw like, good God, like why didn't we?
Yeah, that Panthers game.
Yeah, AB.
You know, so it's like we never had that type of guy. That's why for the time that he played,
it showed. He looked really good.
For the time that he played, you can literally say he was the number 1 guy.
Yeah, he was. He was.
He had the quickest cuts too. Like he got.
The acceleration was crazy. The separation was crazy. I did a research on this. I did some research on the separation, not in depth, but separation rankings. Godwin and Evans wasn't at the top. Nowhere near.
And they never will be.
Evans was like a 74.
Oh, we all know Evans.
That's why most of his touchdowns, the cornerback's like right in front of Evans. Evans has to reach over it. There's never separation.
But that's his strength.
And then you add in a no risk and no biscuit, the 7-step, 5-step drop. It's like that makes it even worse.
Yeah, like you got to wait like 7 seconds for the route to. Oh, he's there now. Like
young Donovan Smith. You had a young Donovan Smith, and then you had a right guard that was not great. Then you had DeMar Dodson.
Anthony Collins. Yeah, I remember
DeMar Dodson
with Donovan.
Oh my God! Like a lot of things but these are the things that they kind of tiptoed around. Like, oh no, it's not really that. It's no.
But Jameis.
Man, I'm not defending the interception. I'm just I'm shedding light on the whole.
It's like that
thing, you know.
That one Chicago game, Jameis running for his life in the end zone.
Crazy.
Yeah, a lot of that. It was too much.
But it was not
looking like Pat Mahomes. He was looking like Pat Mahomes in the Super Bowl.
This happens to a lot of teams, whether it's at running game or the line not blocking good enough, or the line not blocking good enough for the quarterback, or there's if the media focuses on a particular player, or they will go and mold something and literally make it look like it's him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then when you start looking at it with a football cap on, you be like, he ain't got no time, or he ain't got no blocking. Like with the Bucs running game.
I never really blame Jameis for everything, man.
No, I don't blame blocking. No. But then you look at the Bucs running game. You're like,
non-existent, like 25th. It was 25th of Jameis.
Peyton Barber got way too many carries. Way too many carries.
I don't get that. All of a sudden, I guess
Rojo wasn't used his first year at all.
Like Dort Cutter was like put him in the doghouse. Like, and Rojo was clearly better than Wale and Peyton Barber. Clearly.
Clearly.
Yeah. But for some reason, you got the before snap audible Ogunbowale, Perryman running into each other. Like
the media, they tap danced around that like it wasn't a problem.
Yeah.
The Bucs running game was ranked bottom 10 for years.
Yeah.
Still is to this day.
Outside of Doug Martin, that crazy year he had like 1,400 yards.
He had a couple good
Yeah,
years.
it's just crazy for like years because like even with Dirk Cutter, like vertical routes all the time, like since BA was here.
It was fours.
Yeah.
It was verts. 4 verts. You know, like we didn't have no offense that you be like, dang man, it's hard to guard them. It was like just get down there and hold these guys.
Yeah, because no one had the speed. No one had the speed to outrun that vertical route.
Hey, I thought I was the only one that had actually saw that when we had James at quarterback, bro. Because I used to say the same thing, man, about the long route trees. You know what I'm saying? No running game. I used to say the same.
The out routes. Oh, the out routes. Yeah. The out routes.
You see, Brady got rid of that. Brady was
Brady said no more.
Hey, look here, man. Y'all remember the Saints game? Y'all remember the Saints game? Huh? When Brady threw that same pick to that same
Justin Watson.
Yeah.
But think about this, though. Think about what the media they were saying. Stephen A. Smith said that Brady shouldn't have to even throw that kind of pass across the head. They made up every excuse in the world.
What did I tell y'all? What did I just tell y'all? When the media focuses on it, they will mold it to where it looks like it. Like if you don't have the mental capacity or the eyeballs to understand what they're doing, you're gonna roll what they're doing. Oh yeah, that's right. It's his fault. Like no, it's not.
No, it's not. Hey, Keyshawn Johnson just said this yesterday morning. That dude said no because what we do is we do say this quarterback is good and this quarterback is awesome, and then you say it so much to where other people say, well, yeah, man, the dude is good, and that's what happened with Jameis Winston to me. But like I say, I'm not saying that he was a perfect quarterback. I think he wasn't bad. I think with a running game, man, we would have won a lot of games, man. A running game and some shorter routes.
Peyton Barber.
Peyton Barber.
Look how many carries he had. 153 or something like. That's way. And where's Peyton Barber at right now?
I remember BA's introduction.
Remember, Peyton Barber was our starting running back. How in the heck did that happen?
I remember in BA's introduction, I went to it. It was at like the practice field. Yeah, he said, "Peyton Barber, we have a running back." What?
And some of the Bucs fans went right along with it.
What film you watching?
But that's what
our running game is really good. It's not the running game. It's the quarterback. What?
But that's why.
No, my bad. It's just the quarterback. Are you serious?
For real. And dude, you got to remember, man, our defense was ranked 32. Because I seen so many times to where I was about to throw my remote in my TV when you hear the announcer say, "Now if the Bucs make this one stop, they win the game. This one stop, and they never could make the stop. Remember, they can never get off the field."
But yeah, because they couldn't get off the field, but that played hand in hand with keep on coming back on the field.
Everything, but it wasn't put out like that.
Right.
That's right, man.
Right.
And then the special teams didn't get talked about either. Special teams have been back. Keith Armstrong.
I'm the only Bucs channel platform that
Keith
really
Armstrong got to go. Yeah, Keith
Armstrong got it. Dan had to go.
The Bucs media, they tap dance around how horrible the special team was from 2009 to 2019. 32 tied with the Chargers. Tied with the Chargers for the most missed kicks. Nobody
and bad field position too. We've had terrible field. Like we always start like.
How did the local Bucs media did not talk about that?
Because they have narratives, man. But you know what? I'm calling them narratives. I'm gonna start calling them lies, man. I'm start calling them lies.
The punt coverage, the punt return units, horrible. Bottom five. Nobody talked about that, but this channel right here.
That's what I'm saying. But like I say, that's why, man, I listen to your channel though. I don't really go to the Bucs media.
It was so bad they brought in Ryan Suckup and got rid of Matt Gay.
And Matt Gay got a Super Bowl.
Yeah, Matt Gay got a Super Bowl.
But the year he played for us,
and was a Pro Bowl.
When that season was over in 19, they was like, we got to upgrade the kicking game. But why would
Falcons game, Titans, Giants, 3 games right there.
If you knew the kicking game was the problem, why wasn't it talked about?
You ain't lying. But like I say, remember
they was trying to save face. Dirk and all them was trying. When nobody trying to lose their job, they making up all the excuses they can to try to sugarcoat and
it's bad. Like every no quarterback in the NFL is perfect. Every quarterback need help.
That's
Every quarterback need help.
That's right. Keep say it again, man.
It don't matter. Okay, look at Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers gets so much heat because it's like it's all on him. Aaron Rodgers like, well, damn, like, well, can I get some look what the Green Bay did? They got a running game for him.
Aaron Jones.
They got the defense. They got better on defense. They had to do that because it was a lot of pressure on Aaron Rodgers, and it over time it just gets ridiculous.
But they did Drew Brees the same old way. When they stopped running the football, the Saints couldn't even much make the playoffs. Remember?
No. Wait.
That was y'all couldn't make the playoffs, bro.
I know what you're talking about. That was due to us not having a defense. But once he hit that 2017 draft, that's what they addressed.
Man, when y'all got Alvin Kamara, is when y'all offense started back hit.
That ain't true because Drew Brees was throwing over 5,000 yards. That's not
true. But y'all went 6-10.
But that's because of our defense. That's because of our defense.
Oh, did y'all see that today? How they're not going to suspend Kamara until next year?
We saw that coming. We saw that
crazy.
That was it was as a matter of fact. Let me change that, Brent. It was 3 straight years of 7-9. Now Brees had a lot of passing yards.
Yeah,
it was 3 straight years of 7-9, and then that 17 draft when they drafted Lattimore and Ramczyk.
The defense, right? Wait. The defense,
Kendrick, and that's when it kind of changed.
Because like we would score, but our defense couldn't stop no damn body.
Lattimore was a big help for them. Like Lattimore changed.
They got a QB. CB1 there.
So what was y'all record before Kamara came?
Remember they had 3 straight 7-9 seasons.
We had 7-9.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
That wasn't due to the offense though.
Offense was number 2, number 3.
Yeah,
yeah, but think about it. Our offense was top 5 every year. Winston was the quarterback, but we couldn't run the football.
But we didn't have a defense for us. And
then we didn't have a defense.
Then the Saints went out and got.
Yeah, we didn't have a defense either.
We Browner. Yeah, man, we ain't gonna do this. But this is why I say what I say, man. Your defense is what dictate if you gonna win a championship.
I agree.
Your defense.
We can go deeper than that. The GM got to draft the right.
He got to draft right.
You know what I'm saying? And at the beginning we had some horrible drafts and okay drafts. I'm
happy that light's getting better.
We didn't have no 2017 Saints draft.
Yeah. No. What was our 2017 draft?
Think about Greg.
That was 2018.
No,
ours was 2018.
2018, 2020,
2020.
But see, let me say this real quick. If we would have kept Raheem Morris,
I think we'd have been okay.
I'm gonna say this.
Yeah.
Raheem Morris came out in that 2012 draft. He said his first pick. Now, man, this before Kuechly even must play. His first pick was Luke Kuechly. His second pick was Levante David. If we would have kept him, we would have had Luke Kuechly, Levante David, Michael Bennett.
Shiano picked Levante. I thought.
Yeah, right. But see, what I'm saying is, Raheem Morris said his first
pick was Josh Freeman.
No. Listen, I'm talking about once we got rid of it.
He came out. He came out
and said Luke Kuechly was going to be his first pick, and then Levante David, and just basing off those 2 picks, just
that linebacker position would have been solid.
We would have had Michael Bennett.
I just think they gave Raheem.
We ended up with Barry Rude.
And then we go 10-6.
Yeah, but no.
Yeah, we went 10-6.
We went 10-6. But see,
and y'all went 10-6 and got cheated out. To me,
Mason Foster and Barrett Rude.
Yep.
But
the Giants was 10-6 too.
The tiebreaker. Later on.
They had the tiebreaker.
The Packers had the
Packers had
tiebreaker was that year.
Yeah, it was the Giants.
I
It
thought
was
it
the
was the
Giants.
Packers. Hold on. Let me
It was the
look at
Giants.
I remember that. I remember that.
It
It was
was
the
the
Packers.
Packers.
You remember wrong because my cousin is a diehard Giants fan,
The Giants
and he
beat them
called
in
and
the
teased
playoffs
me
one
all
year.
day about that.
One time,
We
I'm
both were
gonna tell
10
you,
and 6.
how come it was the
They had
Giants.
the tiebreaker. It
I'm
was
gonna
the
tell you why it was
Giants.
the Giants. I'm gonna tell you why.
I
Both
thought it
Super
was the
Bowls that the
Packers.
Giants won.
No, it was the Giants. I know. My cousin is a
I'm
diehard
gonna tell you
Giants
why.
fan.
I'm gonna tell you why it wasn't though, because both Super Bowls that the Giants got in, and the that one that the Bucs didn't.
Y'all want to make? Y'all want to bet? Y'all want to bet on that?
You don't want to bet.
You want to bet on
It
that?
was
Hey,
the
I feel
Giants.
bad for your cousin.
It was the Giants.
I
It was
know.
the Giants. It was. I'm looking
It
at
was
it. It
the
was the
Giants.
Giants.
He called me. He trolled me all day long for that. I
It was
never
a
forget
tiebreaker.
it.
It was a tiebreaker. Like I
It
told
was
you,
the
it was a
tiebreaker.
tiebreaker. Giants 10 and 6.
It was
They
the
got the
Giants.
tiebreaker.
But see,
I
that's
never
the
forget it. I
problem.
was so hot at it. I was so mad.
But that's the problem, though, man, with our Bucks, man. I think we bring in the wrong coaches, and I think what they doing to us, man, and
Shiano, Cutter.
they selling names to us, man. They selling
Shiano, Cutter.
That's what I'm
They was
saying. I
terrible.
think that they
Lovey.
That's why they switched.
Shiano has set us back, man.
That's why.
Shiano set us
Yeah,
back.
he did. He
That's
did.
why. That's why they
Shiano
switched
set
the
us back.
philosophy.
He did.
The Bucks went at another angle with it. They said, you know what? Instead of going with the Shianos, the Raheem Morris's, the door cutters, we're gonna go swing big and get Arians and Bowles. They kind of like changed the whole approach at the coaching
Culture.
hiring. Yeah,
They changed the
He
mindset.
did. I don't think that was a bad move, but
Yeah,
the
that
two
was the best move for us.
they
To be
all
honest,
the
that was the best one
the two moves prior to that.
because the
They all
Glazers
to
don't do a
that.
good
Door
job of
cutter should
picking
have been
coaches.
fired when Door cutter should have been fired when we had that big drop off. We went 9 and 7, and then the next season go 5 and
That
11.
was when we lost to the Cowboys on that tiebreaker.
Yeah,
For the Cowboys.
I like 5 and 11, and then
But
another
Greg,
year of 5. And then that
5-11, 2 years in a
we had
row.
that bye week. It was like no.
Then we had who was the Mercer under the Mercer? The Mercer was under Shiano, right?
We gonna keep.
Yeah. That was Shiano.
Those are two names I don't even like to mention.
Greg
Shiano and
Mercer
Cutter.
infection.
he was the one that had decapitated our
His
team.
feet.
Greg,
Yeah, and then he brought Mike Smith. Oh my goodness.
Oh my God,
we
Mike
have
Smith.
Darrell Reeves.
You
We
got
traded
an
a
interim.
first round pick for Darrell Reeves.
but he was
Gave
scared
him
of
like 16 mil.
Remember the joint practice?
And then put him in the zone.
Yeah, he was a man-to-man corner. Put him in
But
zone.
but check this out though. You remember them joint practices that we had with the Patriots?
Yeah.
And Greg Schiano said he told all the Bucs team, "Hey, listen, do what Bill Belichick say." I think he lost the thing. He was
the worst move ever.
He was Bill Belichick.
Yeah. He set us back, man. He set this franchise. He set our franchise back.
I'm so glad they got rid of him and the GM. They both needed to go.
Mark Dominic.
Mark Dominic.
Yeah.
He hasn't had a job since. He ain't got a job since.
Except he was an analyst. He was an analyst.
And he don't get one.
But let me say this though, Isaiah. Y'all gonna y'all gonna think I'm crazy. I have given up on the Kyle Trask quarterback.
Can I say something on that? Wait, before everybody goes.
I have given up on him. And
I heard.
Let me tell you what I did.
It's Tuesday, isn't it?
Let me tell you what I did.
He should have been one of the 53. He should have been one of the 53 last year.
Wait a minute. Let me tell you what I did. I found out through the Pewter report that Kyle Trask didn't take one snap the whole 2021.
I knew that. Yeah, I know that.
That set him back. That set him back.
He couldn't even get a jersey, man. He couldn't
But
even.
that
He
was
couldn't
on
even.
BA. That was on BA though.
Yeah, man, that's
he
not
played
on him.
favoritism to Blaine.
Let me say this. When you draft, hold on. When you draft a quarterback in the second round, he's got to be on the roster for one. And the way BA went about developing and Clyde Christensen and all the offensive staff and Tom, the way they went about developing Kyle Trask was awkward as heck, man. It's awkward.
He lost his QB whisper status.
Remember what Byron Leftwich said when Byron Leftwich said
he was a reach at he was a reach at that second round pick in the first place.
Hold up, wait a minute. He said now he's elite on going and get coffee. Now, like the Pewter report came out last Wednesday and said the last time he took a snap was when was when we had played the Texas. He didn't practice with the practice squad. He didn't practice with nobody. He was just in the room.
Nah. He did practice. He did practice because I remember.
According to the Pruitt report, the Pruitt report said the whole 2021 season he didn't take one snap in practice.
The third string was Ryan
Griffin. Yep.
Yeah. Ryan was third.
So that's
why I said a couple weeks ago he couldn't even earn a jersey. He was
because when the IA before the game came out, Trask was on it. I don't think Griffin was.
But
Trask was always inactive.
I'm gonna say this. Hold on. I just joined. You know, I don't know if y'all talked about this, but is he playing tomorrow?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
But man, it's like you're a rookie though. That's what I'm saying, dude. You don't get better by not sitting down. You have to be out there playing.
They see what the boy can do, man.
I feel bad for Miz though. Like practice ain't helping.
Every man on that roster has seen him.
But Sam,
the only people that know what Kyle Trask can do.
You know what he did?
The fans of the Bucs, we don't know what Trask can do. Bruce Arians and them, they know.
But
they know.
College.
So obviously it's something they're not telling us. They either know that he's a diamond in the rough.
What did I tell? Wait, hold up. What did I tell y'all on this channel? Wait till we y'all can't do this.
Yeah, that's why
no sense for y'all do this.
We promised that we'll wait till the first few preseason games.
Yeah, y'all spinning circles. Y'all spinning the same circles.
I don't even talk about Kyle Trask.
When I heard that, and then plus I know the Bucs history, we never developed a quarterback.
I don't want to talk about Kyle Trask. I don't want to talk about it. We said we will wait. Let's wait. But I'm gonna say this. Why after we said that dude been throwing nothing but picks at practice.
Yeah, I'm sure his confidence shot in practice.
He's playing tomorrow. We're going to.
That's why I said.
No more Kyle Trask. We'll talk after tomorrow.
That's why I say us Buck fans, we got to stand behind Trask.
Next Friday, it's gonna be going crazy.
I've seen reports.
I'm not standing behind him. Nothing.
Okay, then let me ask you something.
You want him to be the quarterback.
Okay,
I know what he is. I know what he is.
Next year, get ready for
because in camp they say they got to pick him up right after like a whole interception, like his confidence in shot. So the only way to pick him back up,
we will be looking for a quarterback in the draft.
Hey, bro, you gonna hate on Trask, bro. G shit, bro. You gonna hate on Trask? You can find a new team, cuz. That's our quarterback.
I ain't hating on him.
No. I'm not trying to hear that. Because if y'all gonna damn near give Jameis a chance for 5 years, y'all better damn well give Trask a chance. And I'm standing on that shit.
That's what I'm saying. You gotta give Trask. You gotta give him a chance.
Come on now, bro.
But I'm gonna say that
he's not Jameson's talent.
You was probably doubting that man in college too, wasn't you?
Nah, I will be honest with you. Jameis had way more talent than Trask.
But he was balling
way more talented than Trask ever was.
But Trask was balling in college though.
But y'all was the same ones doubting him.
Alabama. So that's what
he had.
Who did he have? He had two first rounders. What else?
The reason why I say that, Foz, I'm done with him, because once I heard that, I know the Bucs have never developed a quarterback. And
Hold up. Let me say this real quick. Don't y'all hate when y'all watching football and the team is inside the 5-yard line and it's 3rd and goal. You can't get no first down. And the quarterback drops back and throws the ball not in the end zone. He throws the ball at the 2-yard line, the 1-yard line. Throw the ball in the end zone. It's 3rd down. You're not getting no first down. Trevor Lawrence on third. I'm watching the preseason too. So Trevor Lawrence on 3rd down, third and goal at the 4-yard line. He throws he didn't go through all his progressions. He didn't let the route develop, but he checked down to Travis Etienne at like the 2-yard line. It was a hard throwing ball, but dude, what we throw the ball in the end zone?
The media gonna say that ain't his fault. The media they gonna blame everybody else.
Yeah, you gotta think about it though. What quarterback are you talking about, and what team are you talking about?
I'm just saying. You know,
I'm with you though. I'm with you.
In general, like I hate when I see quarterbacks do that. Like it's 3rd and goal inside the 5-yard line. Throw the ball in.
Well, I hate when it's 3rd and 2 and then we throw a 20-yard ball.
I'm gonna tell you why that bothers you.
That's Brady.
I'm gonna tell you why that bothers you. Remember that old playoff game against the Rams back in the day when we came up short?
Don't want to hit it. I hate that game. And I was.
The thing about it is they hyping up Trevor Lawrence like, oh, this dude went 9 straight weeks without throwing a touchdown.
But that's how they do. I'm telling you, like
the media always has their darling, and they always have the bad guy. They'll
Yeah,
just pick it
how
up.
you go 9 weeks without a touchdown?
Well, he playing for the Jacksonville Jaguars.
It don't matter. You can't go a touchdown, bro. And 9
because
weeks.
I'm trying to play for the Bucs, and we ain't never developed. So, hey, man, that's the same thing. We never developed a quarterback. So like I said,
we'll be looking for a quarterback next year.
All right,
Come on,
hey, tell me the quarterbacks in this next draft.
You
tell me the quarterbacks in this next draft that you believe in. Because the top 2, everybody else is mid besides the top 2. So tell me who you believe in. It's
about 5 to 7 quarterbacks coming out next
year.
No,
it ain't. Circles, man. You're talking in circles with Kyle Trask. Y'all literally is. Let the man. We got 3 games. We got 3 games. We got 3 games. When we can talk.
I can't stand the disrespect. Ain't never seen this man play not a full game of
football. We're going to see tomorrow. We're going to see tomorrow. Tomorrow, relax. Relax, fellas.
I'm not blaming the quarterback. Is he a Florida fan?
Y'all niggas some kids, bro.
I'm a Gator fan all day, and I'm not even tripping.
But they saying
I'm a Gator fan too as well.
I'm a Gator fan,
bro. I'll be a football fan and stop being stupid.
Fellas,
we're gonna play. He's going to play tomorrow. Relax.
All I'm saying about Kyle Trask is
we got some of the stupidest fans.
Look,
bro.
wait, no, we're not doing that. No, not on this channel. We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. Not on this channel.
No, we don't.
We're gonna wait till tomorrow. We're gonna wait. Look, I'm saying we're gonna move on. We're gonna move on from that. Not right here. Y'all can take that somewhere else. Not right. Y'all can take that somewhere to a whole another platform. On this channel, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna start doing this. The man play. The Bucs play tomorrow. We're gonna watch it live together. We're gonna talk about it right there. So we're not gonna do this right here. Next subject.
I'm saying, bro.
Next subject. Because some of y'all getting in y'all feelings, and it's not gonna happen right here.
I hear a lot of emotion going on here.
Isaiah, I'm finna cry.
Gonna move to the next subject. We gonna move on to the next. Let's talk about the secondary. Let's talk about joint practices. How about that?
If we talk about the secondary, I'm gonna really cry.
How about we talk about the joint practices?
Who is that receiver?
I know one of the Dolphins DBs, one of the Dolphins cornerbacks been getting torched.
They are doo-doo.
He was a first round pick.
Yeah, number 8 for the Dolphins again.
Number 9.
Bro, no, who's that receiver? We got 83.
Drills. We're talking about one-on-one drills, and that's usually lean towards the offense. So that's gonna happen.
11-11s. That first
like AB said, he was getting cooked.
Doing them.
The first day we look good though.
The first joint practice.
Yeah, we look good.
Was doing them.
Yeah, but the second one, oof.
The second one, yeah.
Second one, we got robbed.
You got Waddle and you got.
It went viral. The videos went viral.
How many receivers are you going to come up with go up against that's that shifty?
They can't.
That's going to happen. Everybody going to get cooked by them.
The Bucs cornerbacks can't guard.
Here's the problem with the secondary. The problem with the secondary is our top 3 corners are injury prone.
Nah.
Yeah, all 3 of them. They're hurt
we got
every
no
single
speed.
game.
Like anyone's fast, like
Jamel Dean.
When we go against Cup, like when we go against the Rams this year, no one can keep up with Cup at all. We have no answer.
And Rashad Robinson are our only 2 cornerbacks that we have on this roster.
I like McCullough. I like
McCullough and Rashad Robinson.
He's not in the secondary, but I want to talk about Devin White real quick. He is terrible in coverage. Lord,
he did good.
He's actually looking good.
He's doing good.
Yeah, he looking good.
I hope so, goddamn, because he was terrible last year.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, he was.
Hey,
but he's improved.
Hey, I haven't been under the thing, but I heard.
Hey, Levante's been looking good too.
Oh yeah, he looking like the old Levante.
Hey, I heard.
Yeah, Levante getting the ball.
Yeah, he looking like
the most underrated linebacker in the league. He's always gonna be solid. I ain't worried about him.
He got to be a Hall of Famer, bro. That dude got to be a Hall of Famer.
He is.
He should be.
He got to go, man.
He's gonna take a while, but he should be in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, they gonna hold him out just like they held him out the Pro Bowl. But he gonna get in.
Hey, did y'all see how Rondé is top 10 in tackles like all time and only cornerback? He's still in the Hall of Fame.
Oh yeah. No, he's top as far as not just his quarterback, but like
his sacks,
all positions.
His sacks.
Yeah, he's the only non-linebacker to have all-time tackles in top 10.
So let me ask y'all this then.
Especially when he played nickel. When they
got a
meet in the
couple
nickel.
of we got a couple of new guys that popped in here. Dirk Banks and Buck Nation. I see you, Buck Nation. You over there being quiet. You gonna say something? You gonna jump in, man? I mean, it's a locker room. You gotta get in where you fit.
Oh, I already jumped in. So.
I ain't got my money yet.
Oh,
Isaiah, you gonna stream it?
Yo, is Isaiah good? Is he frozen?
I think he frozen.
Yeah, he frozen.
Isaiah, you frozen. If you can hear us, you frozen.
Say, man, all y'all, hey, man, all y'all gonna be able to watch the game tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm watching it.
What time is it? What time is it? What time is it Eastern?
I can't watch it, man. We ain't gonna get it out of here.
7:30.
Y'all know what time it is?
7:30.
7:30.
Hey, download.
It's at Miami, right?
Download Dufu Sports to your phone, and you'll be able to watch it.
What is called Dufu Sports?
I think it's on NBC.
Dufu Sports. If it ain't gonna be in your area, get Dufu Sports or something like that. You'll be able to watch it.
It's on NBC. You should be able to watch it.
Cause I'm out here in H-Town, bro.
Yeah, or shit, just pull up to a local bar and hope it's on.
Yeah, it's
wait,
gonna
wait,
be
wait,
there.
wait, wait. Who said they in H-Town?
I'm in H-Town.
I'm in H-Town too. You know, wait. You can go to the address and you go watch it too. Then you can watch it there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm in H-Town. I'm in H-Town too. I'm in Humble. I'm down here too.
Oh man, I'm right in Spring,
Oh, I know. Hey, I know that. I was just out that way. Look, I was just out that way last week. Hey, but one thing I do want to ask y'all, I don't want to get back on it. By the way, all y'all Gator fans, this is the same.
I ain't no Gator
I'm
fan,
an
bro.
LSU fan.
I'm a Bucs fan.
I'm an LSU fan, by the way. Just putting that out there.
But thank you for that. Thank you for LSU. The Bucs feel good about you guys.
Oh yes, we do.
I think now that Sean Payton gone, because I don't know what it was with Sean Payton, he did not like LSU players. Because I will say this: if Sean Payton was our head coach right now, we would not have Javaris Landry and we would not have Tyrann Mathieu on our team. I'm throwing it out right now. But one of the things I want to ask y'all,
I mean, he took Quan from us.
Yeah, he did.
He did take
Quan. No. But the thing is, y'all gotta understand that he took Alexander, but that wasn't just because he took Alexander. It was the reason behind that. Because if you look at it, there was really nobody else out there for us to get because we was in cap hell.
No, Quan was looking good the year before. He just kept getting hurt. He's smaller.
Yeah, that's the thing. We got Quan on the cheap deal. If you look at his contract,
y'all thought y'all got Alexander, so y'all can see us.
That too.
Yeah, they wanted info. That's what Quan was gonna give them.
But one of the things is that one of the things I thought it was this Friday was the Kyle Trask thing, but I forgot y'all ain't played our preseason game. But because I heard somebody say Blaine Galbert is our number 2.
Oh, man.
After this year, because I don't like to see a team go through what we went through. Granted, Jameis came with us, but after Drew Brees, we really didn't have a quarterback. To be honest with you, because we were scrambling. Because
we ain't really had a quarterback. Period.
Yeah, because y'all had Taysom. It wasn't too accurate.
We never had a quarterback in the
history.
history.
Let's be real now.
I can't remember a decent quarterback since Garcia.
Nah, Taysom Hill, you just Swiss Army knife. That's all it is.
Yeah, that's it. That's what I'm saying.
I think we got a good quarterback, y'all. That Taysom, he's gonna be all right with that offensive line.
Who?
He's gonna be all right with that offensive line.
Who said Taysom Hill?
Nah,
what quarterback you talking about behind the offensive line? What quarterback you talking about?
Taysom Hill, our backup is Andy Dalton.
Oh yeah, y'all got Andy Dalton now, don't y'all?
My phone going in and out, y'all. I apologize.
Oh, yeah, our backup's Andy Dalton. But what I want
I forgot y'all got Andy Dalton.
Yeah, but my question to everybody here: what next should be Trask's 3rd year, and y'all would have to pay him, or y'all still got one more year on him?
I'm gonna say this, and
this is his 3rd, right? Yeah, this is his 3rd year.
This is his 3rd year.
Let me say this.
Let
me say this about the guy. We might not know what he has, but that team knows exactly what Kyle Trask is.
That's what I was saying. That offensive line.
All I'm saying is the guy can't even beat out Ryan. If he
Hey,
can't
can
beat
someone
out a guy
check the
who don't
chat?
man,
Isaiah might
listen,
not be able to
man.
come back to this one. He might have to start a new one. We might have to check the chat and see if he started a new one. I don't know if he can get back in here.
Man, I ain't saying Kyle Trask he just don't he probably just ain't the quarterback for us. He throwing pick
But
after
don't
pick.
but listen, but you can't. My thing is,
Hey,
I'm
I
not
think we
trying
like.
to have.
Hey,
Oh, go ahead.
I think we straight though. Our offensive line, kind of offensive line we deal with now, we just like the old cheerleader girls. We got mean linemen.
Oh,
Anybody
there he
can go
is.
behind that line. Look at the goat.
Hey, Isaiah, you good?
Yeah, I had to fix something.
Bro,
But I'll give y'all. Wait,
Man,
I'll give
I
y'all a
just want
prime
to run a
example. Wait,
game in
but
the
I'll give
bro.
y'all a
defense.
prime example right now.
He
With
I want
Kyle
to
he
run a
can't
Trask.
beat
game in
out.
the defense. That's all I care about.
If you can't beat out Ryan for the third string, I don't know what to say, man.
Okay, well, no.
Wait a
But look,
minute.
it's
Hold
prime.
on. Wait.
I
No.
think
No.
that
No.
I
No.
think
No.
they
No.
doing
No. We
that for a
still. We
reason.
what? No. Let me
So
tell y'all. Let me. Hold on.
what's
No. No.
wrong
No.
with
No more. No.
Bobby
No. No.
Heenan?
No. 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 Let me tell y'all right now. No more Kyle Trask talk. Period.
Y'all know why I keep bringing that dude up.
Period. Period. If you talk
I'm just
about
laying
Kyle
out
Trask, I'm gonna
facts.
take it right off. I'm gonna take
I'm
it
just
right off.
laying out the facts.
What's wrong
Y'all,
with Bobby
y'all,
Heenan?
y'all.
Hey, what did I tell y'all with that conversation?
Y'all
I'm
never
telling you,
tell.
I'm gonna drop you right out.
What's wrong with Heenan? Because I heard that they said he needs some more practice or something.
That ain't what I've been
He had
hearing. I heard he
cramps, if
been
What's
that's
wrong
getting
what you're
with
better.
talking
who?
about. He had cramps that one time.
He had
Yeah,
cramps, but a lot. That's just from the heat, man. It's hot down there.
yeah, it is. It's
Hey,
Yeah,
hey,
hot.
it's
can't
hot.
tell me
Yeah.
who 83 is in that receiver. That boy is decent. I
He
like
been
him.
balling. I heard.
I don't
Yeah,
know
Hey,
who he is, but that boy is
that's why
nice.
I'm
hey, who
saying
going to the
Scotty's
game
the
tomorrow? I'm
expendable
at
one.
the game tomorrow.
Scotty's the one due to get paid. Him and Tyler.
I
I'd say
don't
we
know who
keep Tyler.
83 is, but
Yeah,
83
he
is
been
nice.
balling. 83 been balling. Tompkins been balling.
Our tight end, that rookie,
Y'all
that boy is
gonna
nice
keep
too. He
Tyler
got the hands.
Johnson
We
over
already
Scotty
talked
Miller?
about Cade Otton.
K got them hands. I did not know he had hands like that.
They said K
Yeah,
been balling though.
he been balling.
I've been hearing that. I've been hearing a
Bucko,
lot
didn't I
about it.
tell you? I said that's gonna be a mistake by signing Kyle Rudolph because the guy can actually ball. He can ball. He just was hurt.
Nah, it's good to have depth at that position.
Yeah, but
How
Kyle
much we
Rudolph
need?
ain't no depth.
I think K
He
gonna
ain't
start.
no. He is no. I don't see him
Unless he's
giving
for
us too much
blocking, because
production
Cameron
between the
Brate
two
can't
of them.
block like that.
But y'all gotta look at it though. I think what last year taught every team, even the Saints, we gotta have depth because last year killed everybody. From
Exactly.
our receiver down to from the O
But I
line
hope
to the
I see
receivers.
somebody at the game tomorrow.
So who got to go?
At the receiver,
Yeah.
shit, I don't know. Probably Grayson.
Yeah.
Why? He's still cheap.
He
I
And
would
he
cheap.
say
can do
Darden.
1
I would
year.
say Darden or Scotty. Darden or Scotty.
Darden
Because
ain't going
They not
nowhere.
gonna get rid of Darden.
I
His
Have
would
you been
contract too
seeing him in
early.
camp?
I would put Grayson on the practice squad if we
Yeah,
can.
man, Jalen Darden, they he been eating in camp. He was eating the
Jordan
Dolphins
been
up.
doing good in camp too.
That nigga was eating last year too. What happened
Wait,
in the regular
Scotty been
season?
eating too though. So what you saying?
I think he's still something. This is his second year. Why you want to get rid of him? Why not get rid of people like Scotty, this is his last year on his rookie contract. He's finna get paid.
No. I like Scotty more than
To me,
Darden.
Scotty is better though.
Darden to me is like a train camp superstar. He don't really do nothing during the regular
To
season.
me,
How can you
Scotty is
say that?
better
And
though.
that's only 1 year.
And he didn't do much in the kick return game either.
1 year.
What is his
How long
purpose?
has he had
Never
Scotty?
play him back in kick return though. Like
How
you can
long has
start
he
him.
had
Like
Scotty?
I mean, other than being a kick returner, what's his real purpose?
Man, you got to do quick slants with Jalen Darden. You got to
Have
get him
you
the ball so
been
that he
watching
can
the
run.
practices? Have
That's
you been
so he
watching
can
the
run.
practices?
You got to have catch and runs.
I'd
Have
rather have
you
Scotty.
watched the practices?
I
Because
mean, all
I've
they
seen
show is
him, and
highlights.
he's
Who's
been
really
looking a
watching the
lot.
practices?
He's been looking pretty good, man. Deep routes, deep out routes, quick slants, all that. He's matured a lot since last year. He's the deer in headlights last year.
But don't sit here and tell me though that he's better than Scotty because he's not.
What is Scotty giving us besides those 3 big bombs? That's it. He's been here 5 years. He's
I like
due
Scotty.
to get
He's
paid. Why not get rid of somebody who's just as expendable as any? Scotty isn't looking any better than any of the other receivers we have on this roster. But yet he's the one due to get paid.
Yeah, he is. If they came down
What?
to it, they're gonna pick Scotty. Trust me. They're gonna pick Scotty.
I bet they don't. I bet they don't.
Okay. How deep your pockets go? Because we could bet.
Deep enough. Deep enough. Deep enough.
I just look the DBs, man. Look, I want to go back to the DB situation, because like I said, that's the biggest issue that I have with the team. Not
But
a
we
bad.
are where we are there though, bro. We are where we are. Unless we go out and use that $7-9 million we got and go get someone. They are who we are.
But I think because of the rules and it's hard playing defensive back now.
It is
Because of the rules. It's just hard playing that position now.
It is.
But
that's why I think
position in football to play.
That's why I think Hakeem Nicks, and Hall and JTS is gonna help with the speed up getting pressure at the front line. They go hand in hand.
Hey, the key is the pressure, because a good pass rush can hide a bad average secondary. Look at the Panthers the year they went to Super Bowl. They have a great secondary.
We had slow Stu and we had slow JPP.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's hard playing defensive back nowadays, bro.
It's very hard.
It's hard.
It's one of the hardest positions.
So man, you got to have a pass rush now. You got to have one now.
I think we have that now.
Just like with the Saints have a pass rush. That's why
they can rush forward.
All them dudes
they can rush forward and play back.
I
think we can do that now, though.
Last year?
I think we can do that now.
Wait a minute. Y'all think y'all pass rush is better this year than last year?
Yes.
I think so too. I think it can be. But I gotta see what Logan Hall doing, because
Logan Hall he's flashing.
He's balling. That's what I've been hearing.
Flashing. He probably ain't ready to start, but a good rotational player in between him and Golston. Man, look, Hicks and Vita up front. That's gonna be. You can't double them both.
But listen,
you cannot double both of them guys
and let them play on the same side with Joe Tryon, and let them boys rush.
Man, our front defensive line is straight right now. The 2 weak links aren't there anymore. Sue couldn't get no pressure on passing downs, and JPP was just out there and wouldn't come out the game.
You mean
go look at JPP snaps and Joe Tryon snaps and look at the production. He had a third of his snaps and had way more sacks and pass rush. Pressures than JPP did. He was clearly the better player.
Yeah,
I get that, but you tell me you taking Hicks over Dominican Sue?
Yes.
I'll take Hicks over Dominican Sue.
Oh no.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Dominican Sue old now, bro. All he can do is
push. He had his best year last year as far as sacks, but if you watch him during passing downs, he was just all he could do was try to bull rush.
When we played up against
Hicks can move. Hicks can move, man.
Teams, Sue didn't do nothing.
Listen, it's the reason why the Bears let Hakeem Nicks go. It's
the reason why. Look at the Bears and look at how everybody is trying to get away from the Bears right now.
Look at Roquan.
If you play for the Bears last week, I play hurt too. Yeah, I'm hurt. I ain't going out there.
Oh my!
The best linebacker they got, the best player on their team right now is trying to get out of there. Nobody wants to play with them. Yeah, he was hurt, but the guy, when he's on the field, his production is undeniable.
But if I'm the Bucs, I'll give up a first-round draft pick for that dude.
For Roquan?
For Raekwon. The middle linebacker for the Bears.
Oh, the linebacker? Oh, yeah, he a beast.
Man,
he's trying to get paid, though. Y'all got the cap space to pay that man?
He's trying to get paid. He's trying to get paid. And he probably will. If they let him out of it, he'll go somewhere and get paid. But we can't afford him.
Yeah, but where's Isaiah at?
Who?
Isaiah. Wait. Yeah,
I don't know. He went out for a minute.
Oh.
He came back in.
From what I heard that boy.
He keeps coming back in, and now I think something's wrong with his
I heard Zion been pretty decent out there.
Yeah, Zion McClellan?
Yeah, I heard he's been.
Yeah, he's looking nice.
Shit.
He's actually looking better than Sean Murphy Bunton. I think he's gonna be the man out.
Nah.
I think Sean gonna be the man out.
I'd rather have Sean than Dean. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I don't know about that. I think
for Dean to be as fast as he is, he gets beat over the top a lot, and that's weird.
I know. At the end of the year, he actually came on and became one of the best in the league as far as passes thrown his way. He did all right. He did all right. He got better. I don't think he can't open up his hips good enough. But
for you to run a 4.3 and still getting beat over the top like that is saying something, bro. Like a
okay,
4.3
how many
is not
times?
slow.
How many times SMB get burnt?
But he's not a 4.3
slot in the slot and on the outside.
He's not a slot corner though.
He getting beat though. Slot and outside. He's getting ate up in practice right now. He's been getting ate up. And I think he's the contract year for him. If I would have to go with D. I used to like Sean Bunton better, but I can't say that right now. Not from the production I'm seeing. It's about getting the best player for the quality of money, and he's out of there. It's like I said, I don't have a problem with Scotty either. I like Scotty, but we talking about money now, and is he that much better than the receivers we have?
He's good enough to be all right. He's good enough. If we keep a 6, he's good enough to be in a 6.
I think all those receivers we have right now is good enough to be in that 6.
We cut a couple guys and brought them back last year because of injury.
I think he's the man out.
Grayson came back because of injuries because he was on the practice squad. He came back because of injuries. Who else?
But he's the cheaper player right now.
Perriman, same thing with him.
I think he's the man out. I think he's the man out too.
And both of them got game-winning touchdowns for us. One against the Bills, one against the Jets.
Okay, but what is? I mean, when it comes to that money, they're not going to pay Scotty because now his rookie contract is up and he's not that much ahead of the guys that's battling for those spots. He's the guy that's going to have to go. They're not going to get rid of Darden because this is his second year. They're not going to get rid of Tyler was on a bubble, but he's actually starting to look good right now. So it's looking like Scotty's the one that's going to be the man out because he's smaller and he can't block like Tyler can. He doesn't have the size.
It's because he's small.
Exactly.
But think about this though. Scotty has better hands than Darden.
How do we know that?
We've seen it.
We've seen one rookie year of one rookie of wide receiver. And you ready to get rid of him already?
I'm not saying I'm ready to get rid of him.
And all I've been hearing, all I've been hearing is how much better he's gotten and how he's killing people out here. I'm seeing the plays. He's getting better. This is second year, and he's still cheap. They're not going to get rid of that guy. They're going to get rid of the guy who's been there on the team for 3, 4 years, 5 years, and it's time for him to get paid. That's just how it goes. I say we use him and Brett Perryman in a deal and try to get something out of him before we lose them to nothing. Before they just be able to walk.
I'm telling you, that's going to come back to bite us. Come back to bite us in the ass because we're going to get rid of Scotty. He can go to another team. He's going to play against us, and he's going to tear us up. I promise you.
He's not the fastest wide receiver on the team. Not anymore.
Who's faster
than him? Not. They said that little young dude Tompkins and Cyril Grayson. They're both faster than him. They said Perryman is faster than him.
Perryman's not faster than him.
Oh no, that boy got wheels. He's still fast. He's still very fast, but he's gonna be the guy that's out. I think those are the two guys that's out. They're gonna go with them younger guys because them younger guys, from what I'm hearing, those guys aren't doing any better than those younger, cheaper guys. Those younger, cheaper guys are doing just as well.
Perryman ain't practicing, so he could be the odd man out.
He's definitely the odd man out.
Yeah.
He's definitely the odd man out.
But y'all know what's crazy though? Y'all situation that y'all got going on, we got the same thing going on our wide receiver side. God know what? Michael Thomas, Javaris Landry, Chris Olave. After that, then Devontae Hardy. But after that, I'll say Marcus Callaway.
Hey,
Tre'Quan
because
Smith.
look at it this way: in the playoff game against the Rams, other than Mike Evans, who was the other receiver that was somewhat doing something? It was Scotty Miller, right?
True.
Perryman
No,
didn't do nothing.
Scotty didn't do
Tyler
nothing
Johnson
either.
didn't do nothing.
But
Scotty had that one
Scotty was
big
making
bomb
plays for y'all
against.
though.
He had the one big bomb against Green Bay. I don't really see anything other than that.
I mean, he had a bomb against the Saints too.
Okay, that's 2 bombs. What else?
He made plenty of plays that year. Come on now, let's not exaggerate. And
I'm just saying. No,
he made
I'm
some
not
plays against the
exaggerating.
Rams too last year.
What did he do?
He made some plays. I'm not saying I didn't say he went off, but he made more plays than Tyler Johnson. Tyler Johnson was terrible. He was dropping everything, running the wrong
Exactly,
routes.
but I agree. But what I'm saying, coming into this year, they saying Tyler looked better than Scotty.
Well, I'm saying I'd rather have Tyler or Scotty as a backup, like 5th or 6th receiver over.
I'd rather go with Tyler if he looking better right now. He's the bigger receiver.
He's more talented than Scotty. That's for damn sure.
He's looking at Scotty's just too small.
Yeah.
He's not going to block, and we use our wide receivers for blocking.
Well, I'll say this: if I had to pick between Scotty and Perryman, I'm taking Scotty.
Yeah, if I had to pick between them two, I'd probably take Scotty too. He has a more upside.
Yeah.
But they also like how Perryman can block. I just think those are the two to solve. They're probably gonna keep because Tyler and Scotty are the ones this their contract year, right? Both of them this their contract year. Only one of them gonna stick around. And from right now, from what they're saying, is looking like him because they got some people that can stretch the field.
Yeah.
Cyril Gracer, he's a little bit bigger. He's a little faster. He's no different. Scotty isn't standing out above them guys.
Yeah.
True.
You got to look at it from a GM
Scotty
standpoint.
was a better route runner. He would be more like he would get more reps.
He ain't catching nothing over the middle. He ain't doing those little 3-yard ends and quick slants across. He's not doing that. And I'm seeing a 5'7" rookie come in catching those plays and going and taking it. That little young dude.
Devin Tompkins?
Yes, he looks really good right now.
Tompkins is the real deal right now.
He's looking really good at 5'7", and he's catching stuff over the middle, going deep.
He doesn't just run a go route.
Yeah,
that's true.
He's gonna be the man that's out. I know we like Scotty, but when you look at it from a GM standpoint, he's the one that's out.
Yeah,
he doesn't
look
any better than these cheaper guys.
Yeah, because if you try to put like a dude like Tompkins on the practice squad, he's gonna get snatched up quick.
He's gonna get snatched up. Man, that dude been out there shining.
Yeah.
Twitching and catching little quick hitches and shaking the hell out of the DB and gone. Burning them all like on straight go routes. And quiet as kept, Jalen Darden's been doing the same thing.
And he's so small. If you blink, he's gone.
He's gone.
So
where'd he go?
Let's look at the lineup real quick. So you got obviously Mike Evans, Godwin, Julio. I'm guessing Tyler's number 4.
Not Gage.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Gage. Gage is number 4.
I think Gage is 3rd, and then Julio's 4.
Gage is 3rd. Julio's 4.
Okay, Julio's 4.
Technically, but we already know it's gonna be kind of Julio.
Okay, so we got our top 4. So who's 5th? Darden, Johnson.
It's gonna be.
I think Johnson at the moment.
It's gonna be Tyler. Tyler gonna be there.
Yeah.
They said he's the most improved wide receiver coming into camp, and he's been looking like that all summer.
Okay, so 5. So that's 5 right there. So Darden is gonna be our 6.
He might be 6, 7.
Tompkins better be right there.
I'll say keep.
So you think we're gonna take 7 receivers into the season?
Well, if we keep 4 tight ends, we'll probably keep 6 receivers.
Right there, you go.
Yeah. So Darden, one of them ain't gonna make it then.
Yeah. Well, yeah. One's definitely getting cut.
Oh, they'll either be punt return or kick return. Punt or kick return.
Tompkins
it's a battle between Tompkins, Darden, and Scotty right now. who's going to take those spots.
They even been trying to put Scotty in at punt return and kick return because they're trying to give him a chance. Because as of right now, he's not really pushing his way up into that 6.
Yeah, because like when we put him in a game, they already know where he's gonna go. So it's like it's already done.
Now it's to the point we already know what he is. When he's in to take the top off the defense. He's not going across the middle. But if you put a guy like Darden or Tompkins in, you don't know what these little guys gonna do right now because they ain't scared to go across the middle.
Well, these preseason games are going to tell a lot because it's one thing to do all that shit in practice, but you got to see how he does it under the lights.
I agree.
So this is time to perform for it because your career is on the line.
Remember last year they said Darden was looking good outside the pads, but when he put the pads on, he looked bad.
Yeah.
Okay. This year they said he looked good outside the pads and in the pads.
Okay, we're gonna see. They're gonna get plenty of opportunities because none of the top 4 are gonna play, so they're gonna have. Yeah.
Tomorrow we'll see who gonna get them touches tomorrow. I want to see if Scotty can catch some stuff across the middle or some out routes or any other route but a 9.
Scotty better not be like the furthest receiver outside.
Yeah, he's always running the 9 route.
Hey, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we hear you now.
Yeah, I've been having some connection issues on my end. I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna try to. I'm thinking about the end this. I'm gonna end this stream in a couple minutes. I don't know what's going on, man.
Gotcha.
Trying to figure this out on my end because I can't get a consistent, connection. AT&T.
Yeah.
Oh, and there he goes.
So y'all worry about the play caller from Leftwich?
No,
because I feel like BA had a lot to do with like his play calling. I feel like
he did. He was scrapping that. He was scrapping their game plans. I think between him and Brady, they'll be just fine, man. They were good. They had good game plans last year, and BA would come in and just scrap it.
Yeah,
he's like, "No, we're gonna run this vertical."
Upstairs right now. Brady was like, "Look, man, it's either me or him. It's me or him."
Who really run the team?
Brady.
I never
damn right.
For BA, man.
That's why Brady was staying front row whenever he had that step out thing.
Fellas,
right.
Fellas,
he's like, look, bro, it's either me or this old guy. I know y'all love him.
What's up,
hey, man? We coming up with new plans, and he's scrapping.
I'm about to
it's
end
like
this.
that meme.
I'm about to. Hey, excuse me, fellas. I didn't mean to cut y'all off, but I'm about to end this screen. We're gonna have to catch up tomorrow because I've been having some connection.
Okay, we'll see you tomorrow,
man.
AT&T. I don't know what's going on. I'm about to make a phone call and get this straightened out for tomorrow. So
okay,
all right, bro.
I'm gonna go ahead and close this out just like real quick. I appreciate everybody coming on. I had a good time today. We got to clean up some stuff here. I'm gonna address that tomorrow. I got to clean up some things with some conversations and some certain topics. So I'm gonna touch on that tomorrow. But shouts out to all the Pirates and Sea Bandits. Thank y'all for joining. I really appreciate it. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Apologize.
They're really fun.
I like to stay on a little bit longer, but I gotta fix this issue here, man. But I'll catch y'all tomorrow.
You stream until halftime tomorrow or the full game?
Maybe the full game. We'll see. But I'm gonna say this. I had a great time. Like I said, we're gonna straighten some stuff out. But fire those cannons, seize the day, raise the flag, hashtag no risky, no biscuit, facts over feelings, and gotta control y'all emotions out there, man. But I'll see y'all tomorrow.
We'll get a lot answered tomorrow.
All right. For sure.
Peace.